out. We have 5 teams, which means we're going to do best of 5s tonight. Abby's very excited. We are going to do a little bit something different for map rotation. We're going to do normal-ish map rotation, which is that you choose new. However, the one change is that when the match starts, the lower-seeded team gets to pick first map. All right? And I will tell you who gets to pick map. Yeah. All right, so if that's good with everybody. A little seedy. Oh, boy. All right, we're going to start out with Too Many Alexes on gold and Chinatown on blue. Chinatown chooses first map.
Wait, what? We got overseeded.
All right, here we go. We are moving into the. Why can't I hear myself? Ah. All right, we're no. Okay, we are going to move here into our first game between Too Many Alexes on gold up against Chinatown, our throwback team for tonight, on blue. I'm going to have some audio issues right now. I'll be right back. Rob. No, can you cast though? One of these parts isn't working, so just you can't hear yourself. So I gotta go get a different part.
Rob, you want to get on this?
Yeah.
You are doing that.
Come.
No, there's nothing here. It doesn't work.
Wait, are you sure? No. This doesn't work.
No, this
I think that might work.
No, this doesn't work.
Wait.
This right here doesn't work.
All right. Is anyone on the stream? Can you tell me if this is too loud or not loud enough or whatever? Cody, help me.
Hello.
2 people are watching.
All right. This is Team Chinatown. It's like Ray, Lyndon, Daphne, some dude I don't know. Oh, wait, no, that guy's Alex?
Oh, sorry, wrong side.
And Too Many Alexes.
Too Many Alexes only has 1 Alex. And they're apparently
Is that
running
too many?
on day, which is crazy, as you probably know.
It sounds fine. Probably.
Is Chinatown also running berries on day? Oh my
Why
god.
would-
What year is this?
What's happening here?
Daphne with a nice little swipe there on Will. Alright, teams both go 2-2. I don't even understand this. This is like,
Yeah, maybe some good old berry running.
well, it works if they're running berries and you just do it better. Sam says berries on day don't work.
I agree with berries and they don't really work, but it may work.
So Victor's only one up here for blue, where gold is just pouring these berries in. So the Wilk is on last. Maybe Daphne can come out with speed and deliver a killing blow,
Now we have a snail.
or a dying blow. Yeah, Cody says the sound is fine. I couldn't hear
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, now I hear myself. Yeah.
Oh, I can hear myself now.
I hear on the right.
Alright, here.
I hear myself only on the right.
Here. This is you.
Now I don't hear myself. I hear myself perfectly, yeah. I also hear... And gold wins with berries. Yeah, it was a very... It's a very surprising win, huh?
All right, so that was, yeah, very surprising if they took it with berries. So we are playing best of 5s tonight. And who took that one? Gold?
The gold, yeah.
All right, so Too Many Alexes going up 1 in the best of 5 up against Chinatown, our throwback team.
Why is it throwback team?
Well, for a very, very long time ago, a lot of these players you see on the right,
Yep.
so people that ended up in Ray's team and as part of now Pigeon Rats, we first met them when we had a Chinatown cab and we played them in Chinatown.
Oh.
And so when they originally first started coming to 5v5s, they always played under the name Chinatown because that was the only real thing anyone knew about them. And now, of course, we know all of them very well and we're all friends, but they've decided to go with Chinatown as their moniker today.
Got it.
As a reference to the old days, the good old days.
How long ago was these good old days?
2014, I would say, maybe beginning of 2015.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. On the other side, of course, we have a pretty strong-looking team. We have Andrew Wilkening, Queening. Interestingly enough, he's backed up by BK, B Wong, Kevin, and one Alex over there playing Waffles. And it looks like they are about to finish up Yukon here on this night map. One goes in, the second goes in, one left.
Yeah.
Ray doing his best, but
It's
pokes out a little too far. And the last berry is coming in. And Tuning Alex is going up 2 in the best of 3. Now this means that Chinatown is going to take it to dusk. They started on day, I assume?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was day
Yeah,
berries.
they started on day. And Alex is in a fit of pique, ran Dayberries apparently. But yeah, so here we're going by New York rules for map choosing. So the losing team always chooses a new map, and right now Dusk is the only map we haven't played in this series so far. If Chinatown does win, that will mean that Too Many Alexes gets to choose any of the 3 maps because all maps will be new.
Got it. Yeah.
But Too Many Alexes is looking very, very strong in this matchup anyway, so who knows how, whether or not we'll get to a fourth map. Here we go, opening center for both of these teams. Andrew playing a little bit.
It's a
Oh, and a
flooding.
flood!
It's
The
a flood, that flood,
It
but
was a
it's
flood
good enough
fake.
flood.
Oh no, that person just didn't run the berry very well. I thought they had faked it out. Oh, very
Yeah.
nice. 4 top berries in, but the snail is moving. The snail is moving, and oh, this blue team just not with strong enough lockout. They could
The
totally
top
lock this team
top berry's
out.
in now.
Oh man, and the snail's moving. Oh, but they're just not quite holding it. Oh no. Oh no. All right, so gold is back in this game. They've got all top berries, and now 5 on the bottom, and they're going to be done with this game. The snail has been pretty shut down here by this gold defense.
Yeah, it was an unexpected flooding apparently.
Yeah, they did not. Well, they saw it coming and they should have moved into lockout positions, but they did not. Both queens going down, one right after the other. But I think gold gets the better of that exchange just because they can keep their berries moving in the gap that blue queen went down.
Chinatown ran 1 top berry.
They ran 1 top berry. I don't know what that's about. Oh, nice defense by Ray, but he goes down again to his last life. And these berries flooding in. Ray doing his best to stop them. He's getting, it looks like they're going for a pincer.
1 berry left.
It's
It's
all up
coming
to Ray.
in.
He dives down.
Oh.
He stops 1. Can he stop the next one, though? He gets past. Oh,
Drone
this is
ledging.
dangerous. This is dangerous. Can he stop it? No, he cannot. And there we go, a 3-0 for Too Many Alexes. Closing it out. All right. I can put you as the 6th on some teams. Hold on a second. All right. Sam did on gold, Pigeon Rats on blue. Pigeon Rats chooses map. Okay, one of you want to get on the Alex team? And I'll put the other one on, so you guys, you're going to take Arson. Yeah. I think the other Alex, is it coming? I don't know. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to put you with Arson in the 6th, because they're new, and I will put you
mean a 7th?
On, let's see, I'll put you on Chinatown.
Hey everybody, I hope you like that Queen play there. Cody in the chat, what's up? Where's the hype? Where's the hype? Where's the hype? Did you scare Cody away?
I think I did. He was so disappointed that the sound was fine when I said it wasn't. All right, up next we have Sam.
We do use OBS, and we're starting this round already. Samdit versus Pigeon Rats.
Pigeon Rats having elected to go to the day map as their first map. That was their choice.
So you're saying that, why did you put a second seed?
What?
Why did you put a second seed? Is it just because there's a 2 in our name?
Yes, that's exactly. That's
That's
why
not
I did
fair.
it.
That's not fair.
That's why I did it.
And now you're putting a 6th player on our team. What's
Hey.
his name at least? Tell me his name.
Their 6th player, his name's Arson.
Okay, good.
Good that you have a 6th player. Good that his name is Arson.
I'm just saying we're gonna burn the place up.
Okay, all right. All right.
Is
That
it spelled
sounds
like that? I'm guessing
No,
it's
I
with
think
an E.
it's with an E.
Yeah,
yes,
of course.
yeah. All right, right now we have Pigeon Rats trying to hold this lock. Oh, nice bump though, and Sandit, I missed the M, gets a kill, and is does not actually though translate that into a warrior. They're still down to 1 vanilla warrior. This lockout's holding so far. All right, nice lockout here from Pigeon Rats.
Let's go.
Pigeon Rats has Biwong on it right now. And Biwong is very good at the kind of gate dance that you need to do to hold a lockout.
I think B-Wong's on every team so far.
Biwong is on every team so far. Oh, another good clear. And Pigeon Rats now finally moving an objective where they had not before. Oh, they leave the left gate unchanged. And oh no, there we go.
You've misspelled Samdit, by the way. You spelled it Sad it.
Sod it.
Sad it.
There you
There
go.
it is. There
All
it
right.
is. Sorry to be the
No, that's fine. I need notes.
stream control.
How will I get better? Okay.
Honestly, Sam.
Samdit back in control of this snail, and with their full complement out, and with being up a queen. This is a pretty good position for Samdit to be in. The snail is closer to. Oh, nice pickup there from Richard. Richard running speed. We have triple speed out right now for this Pigeon Rats crew. Maybe this is the new normal. This heavy speed even on day map. Speed is a cancer. It's terrible for this game, but whatever. Oh, they let one out, and a warrior goes down, and Pigeon Rats once again unable to hold the lockout for too long. And in fact, they lose all of their warriors in the process.
Yes.
They had three speed warriors, and now they're down to none. And Moose has. Oh, he escapes.
Wow.
He escapes though. Can he translate this into getting a warrior? It doesn't look like it. Okay, there we go.
Nope, in the
No.
bump.
Oh, but he does pick up a kill on Sam, and Sam is down to his last life. But
And that'll
again,
get a
still
warrior.
no blue warriors. There you go. Finally, that's Anthony coming out on speed abs. He's gonna get Richard out, and Moose slowly putting this team back together after what was a pretty big wipe.
Yeah.
Going from total control to having no warriors out at all.
Yep. So we got 3 for. Oh, wow. I just tried to say literally anything about the game, and Richard goes down.
Nope. Richard, was he running speed at that point? I think
I don't
Richard's
believe
still
so.
getting used to speed. If it was speed, that might have been why.
Oh.
Richard also just plays risky sometimes. Oh, speaking of playing risky,
Oh, wow.
Biwong goes deep into enemy territory,
wow.
gets out alive, and once again, we have Pigeon Rats in control of the snail. No one's really protecting it at the moment.
I mean, no one's running it at the moment.
There you go. We got a runner.
Marion on it.
Okay.
We,
Richard went for the worker kill, but didn't get it.
I was talking with Pigeon Rats about their strategy, and I think it came about whenever Sam was quitting for them, but they actually have convinced Marion to do a bit more of a snail focus, I believe.
Okay, so she's gone to their snail guard now.
Snail rider.
Oh, there we go.
But she'll
Moose
still
down to his last life.
play the typical Pigeon Rats warrior style, I believe. I don't know. Not that they have Moose back. We'll see if anything sticks from the changes they made to play with Sam.
Okay.
Because he made some requests to
Interesting.
make things easier on him.
It is. It's certainly interesting to have your snail rider on an inside spot. I kind of like it.
But B1 can play anywhere, you know.
B1 can play anywhere. That is true.
And Marion's coming up speed. Oh, no. She's dodging the gate.
Ooh. All right.
Have they lost Richard again?
Richard went down with speed.
I'll just stop talking, and maybe he also
Every time
will.
you speak, Richard dies. Oh no! Anthony gets out. He was cornered down by that snail, and now the snail is very
Slippery.
much on Gold's side. This is a lot of pressure here on Pigeon Rats, a team that really likes to take fights, but right now hasn't been winning enough of these fights. translate it into any kind of objective pressure of their own. And now they are down to one warrior. B-Wong's alive. He's vanilla.
Anthony getting on the snail now.
Yeah, they're just trying to slow the snail down as much as possible.
Yeah.
But with 2 guards,
They've got
one I
B-Wong.
think that has speed. So that's actually Rob running a warrior on stripes, gold stripes. And he is backed up, of course, by I think it's Rod on abs. Is that correct?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's Rod. Rob's brother.
Rod Newhouse.
Of course.
There's also Rad Newhouse. He couldn't come to
Oh,
us.
and there it is.
All right, Samditz.
With military control and the snail control.
Yeah, looking weak at the beginning of that game, but pulling it together and taking it away from Pigeon Rats.
I was talking with Aaron Goldberg about this.
Oh.
Whenever you have a team that's very objective focused, the game plan is die a bunch,
Right.
keep dying a bunch, get all your warriors out, and then don't die anymore. And then you just win the game. Which I think was Samdit's approach here was,
see.
you know, they're going to wait until they hit their groove, and they're going to hit that groove, and then they're not going to give it up.
I see.
And that snail's just going to chug, chug, chug.
Why die in the beginning at all? Why not just never die the whole
Oh, because the other
game?
team is always better than you,
Ah,
technically speaking.
I see. So if you're assuming the other team... Oh, what
goodness.
a bounce!
Peter doing nasty.
Very nice work there from Peter. And Moose goes down in the very early moments of this game. Oh, man,
no.
and another one. Moose
Oh,
already on his last life. And this gold team is kind of running riot
But
over
this
this blue queen.
Blue team has 3 berries in.
They
Gonna have
3
to keep
berries
an eye
in.
on this.
3 berries in. It's not really scary until that 5th or 6th berry comes in.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now, we have Peter on ledge guard for gold. Moose is kind of like...
Wobbling around.
He's going to
Sam
have
missed
to
the
be
J.
very, very careful with his
Ooh,
life.
Nice dive there on Richard.
Yeah, Richard once again goes down. Richard has been, I think, a little brittle in these games so far. Usually he's a very reliable, very tricky player. But he's been outmaneuvered a couple of times.
Oh, they're kicking these berries in. That's number 4.
That is nice.
That is
Kicked berries should count for 2 berries.
It's the alley-oop, man. Oh, style
I,
points, for sure.
Yeah, that's my theory.
Let's see. Sam going for this dive. No. Marion staying smart.
Oh, almost. The runner almost gets in. B-Wong getting in place maybe to protect the hive. He decides to get out as a bunch of gold warriors appear.
Oh,
Oh,
the spawn. Oh, and just in time. Peter doing his best to ledge guard. One of Google's best ledge guards.
One of
I would
Google's only
say.
ledge guards, I would assume.
Well, come on. How many ledge guards are there in New York anyway? Oh, and
not
there
a
he
lot
goes.
left.
Put the spotlight on him, and bam, B-Wong takes the kill.
Nice.
Straight to the snail.
All right, so Snail right now off the rope for gold. We have 5 berries in for blue, though. Really nice. Really nice. This is a slow game. Mustafa has managed not to die again, which is why this game is still going. Half hive for blue, and the snail hasn't moved in a long time for gold. Oh, very nice. Mustafa picks up a kill on Sam in the wrap. That puts a little bit less pressure on him, but Sam's still got a life to spend.
You got these berries flowing in now. I was warning you, Charles. You didn't believe me, but they're 5 berries
like I
away.
said, the 5th berry is the scary one.
They're
The
5
fifth
berries
berry is the
away,
scary
man.
one.
Oh.
All right, Anthony goes down in the hive, and right now Gold seems like they've given up a little bit on any kind of objective pressure, and are just trying to stop
Wow,
these
come
berries
on.
from coming in.
That's selling them a bit short.
Blue
the thing
is
is,
actually getting some snail pullback at the
the
moment.
thing really is, Rob came up and he hasn't died yet. That's all that's happening here.
I see. They just literally had no snail
Yeah,
rider.
the Snail Rider warriored up, and now, you know, no one's moving it. Peter's decided he's going to go for it. They've got sufficient ledge guarding now with Rod and Sarah, both with speed guarding the ledge. Maybe not the best choice, but currently Peter is in the hive without a berry. Probably the best way to be in the hive is a drone, but the question is, should he be there? And he's out.
Don't know. All right, they're trying to open up this hive. Blue trying to crack this gold hole. Nice moves there from Anthony. Takes away one of the defenders.
Sarah
But there's
would've
no
played well.
runner. There are no runners. There we go.
Here
Runner
comes.
coming in.
Oh, and
Okay.
there he goes. Rod goes down.
4 left for blue. This is emergency situation for gold.
Oh.
This is very, very scary. The last 4 berries can come in. It's just 2 cycles.
Sarah looking for a gate. We've got Rod getting out of that safe one. It looks like Sarah's got her eye on it as well.
Yeah.
There it is.
She's going to come out.
Not enough pressure from the blue team to close that out.
Moose can't really pressure these gates like you'd want to after going down so early in the early game. All right, still
Blue
4 berries
team.
left, and they're not really moving.
Blue team actually just down to Marianne at this point, but Anthony's going to come out. But gold team's going to do a good job to prevent B-Wong and Richard from coming out of that right gate.
Yeah, right now, control is the name of the game for gold. They're going to move a little bit of snail when they can, but they definitely have to keep an eye on this hive. 3 berries left now for blue.
Oh,
and Sam
just unfortunate
catches
timing.
Moose. Well,
Yeah.
that was a much better and more interesting game, I think, than the first one. A lot of
so subjective.
pyrotechnics,
Look
a
at
lot
this.
of pyrotechnics.
Look at this.
Do like not a mirror
Ah.
match, right?
You know,
Two different
yeah.
strategies.
We see Pitcher Matt's running berries. They're getting close. We see Sam
That's
running
great.
the snail. It's getting close.
High drama.
Yeah,
High
it's
drama.
much more interesting, I would
And
say.
we're moving
objectively.
on to the Dusk map. It's the
course.
only map left. If Pigeon Rats
Toby's nightmare.
can win this, then that's going to open up all maps for Sambit. Sambit will have their choice of maps for the fourth game.
Yeah.
So let's see if Pigeon Rats can pull it back. A reverse sweep.
As a quick aside, what is FSU's worst map?
We're bad at pretty much all of them, actually.
Just tell me which one's the worst though. Which one do you
The
like?
worst?
Oh, man.
I don't like playing Dusk at all.
Okay, but Tiana's really good on Dusk.
She is. She's 1/5 of our team.
Well, according
I
to
would
some reports,
say-
I think Tiana might be more than just 20% of your team.
Ooh,
According to
say
some
right
reports,
now.
I'm just.
I would say look
That's
at
a
some of
hot
these
take.
games and try to see who's alive the most, and I think that's.
Oh,
that
all
would
right,
not be
all right.
Tiana.
Charles is
No,
gonna.
no, I'm just kidding.
Woo.
Tiana definitely more than pulls her weight.
Yeah.
But I think probably for us, we know less of what we need to do and where we are.
Yeah.
Dusk also lends itself less to our style of kind
Whoa.
of control.
Yeah.
And so because it's such a fighting map and we're not much of a kind of fighting team, it's probably our weakest.
Yeah.
But we're not super uncomfortable. But here we go. All right, we got both teams running berries. Right now, gold with 2 upper slots and blue with only 1. I guess blue can't decide whether they're running snail or berries.
No, that was actually a kick-in.
Oh, that was a kick-in.
Blue's,
Okay, all right.
Blue's decidedly running the snail.
All right, so blue is trying to run the snail.
Watch them run berries.
And, yeah, Richard goes down
Decidedly.
and then runs a berry.
Decidedly
Thanks.
running. What a
nice.
bump! Great teamwork. You know, with teams like Pigeon Mets that have been together for so long, you just see the plays coming out of B-Wong.
Exactly. That
Oh,
old Pigeon Rats player.
Yes.
B-Wong, of course, I think going to be on Damish's new squad, but Damish is not playing a 5v5 tonight, so his speed and his, I guess, probably his flex. I assume B-Wong is playing his flex or his ledge. Guard.
I'm not sure.
Moose goes down there.
Between B-Wong and Sarah, really, they have just about every option in the book.
2 speed warriors.
Well, no, they have 2 speed warriors, they have 2 snail guards, they have at least 1 ledge guard. I don't know how B-Wong's ledge is, but I know Sarah's is up there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right,
So I mean, she played ledge for I believe KQ18 with the team that we took over there. What were we called? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
All right, a little bit of sloppy berry running there. The
Oh.
gold checks misses one of the top slots, but
That's
one berry left for this gold team, and they're moving the snail. So this is a split lockout here right now.
I just want to point out again, this gold team, they struggled for most of the game. Then they got control, and now you can see they're pushing this snail with quite a bit of concerted effort.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I think Pigeon Rats is a very, very strong team, but one place they have always, I think their biggest weakness right now is that they sometimes get control and don't hold it. Their lockout isn't as strong as I think it should be, considering how strong a lot of their warriors are. And I say this as a team that really likes lockout, and even I don't think FSU's lockout is as strong as it could be.
Oh, yeah.
So okay, we got
True
2
game
berries,
control.
2 berries left.
So both
1 berry left.
Oh,
But the
man.
speedrunner, if he had gone through the middle, he actually would have gotten it. I'm surprised that he tried to go through his
Another
warriors.
top kick in for this blue team.
Yeah.
You know, they might have to pivot here.
I think you should get some warriors out first.
I think they should
Alright,
force
last
famine.
berry comes in for Sandit, and they take it 3-0.
That'll be it. Next up, I guess Sam can't go anywhere. They're still up. But Chinatown coming back to the cab.
Chinatown on gold, Sandit on blue. Chinatown picks map.
And nobody's watching the stream.
Do we have no viewers?
We
Is
have
it like
one.
a-
We have just the one.
I think
don't
that's
know how
us. I think that's technically us. If you're in the stream, chime in so we know someone's out there.
We will honestly
just
start
throw it
doing whatever you want us to do. I can speak only for myself. Charles is.
It's fine. I cast mostly for the YouTube, the YouTubers.
I don't know what that means.
The people who watch on YouTube. Those
Afterwards?
Those are our real fans.
So what do you think? Do you think this stream is better, or do you think the Killer Queen Google NYC stream is better?
I think our stream is better.
You're right.
I think the modicum of professionalism that I've tried to enforce on this stream really carries it through.
The modicum.
The modicum.
Really?
It's just
Everyone's
a-
using big words
just a
today,
smidge.
and I'm
Just
feeling a little
just
intimidated.
A smidge
Uh,
of decorum.
my-
That's Smash Brothers.
Yeah, well, this is like a really hot meme right now.
Oh, no,
It's
the
replacing the Squid Kids.
I
Yeah, the reflection with different logos. I don't know what this is, honestly.
don't either.
I'm not gonna talk about it too much though because it's probably not appropriate. It is on shit posting, so sorry about the modicum of
That's all right.
respectability. I did say bad word. Anyway, yeah, someone's used the word reprobate like I'm
Reprobate.
studying for the SAT. I was like, what? Come on, I can't, come on, don't make me
Excellent.
go.
That's a good word.
Grab a yeah, that's a nice word. I still don't know what it means.
It's I don't know if I know exactly what it means.
Oh yeah, that's
I-
a good word.
I
I'm
understand
Mr.
it
Professor
in
Charles
in
Pratt.
a sentence.
Pratt.
It means kind of like unruly, untrustworthy. I think.
Yeah, the
Like,
context.
unkempt.
The context was
Oh,
I don't like to lean backwards in my chair like a reprobate.
or like a reprobate.
An unprincipled person,
Yes.
especially in Calvinism, a sinner who is not of the elect and is predestined to damnation.
Or people who lean back in chairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alternative. Yeah.
All right, Samdit right now. Ooh, a nice move there from Chinatown's Daphne picking up a kill on Sam.
There it is. We got a viewer.
We got a viewer. Welcome.
Hello.
Killer
Please
Queen.
don't go anywhere.
So lonely. All right, so right now Samdit doing a good job keeping their warriors up against what seems like a big. Oh wow! Ray peeks his nose out and gets chopped off, and we've got both queens down a life. Chinatown trying to move this snail finally just out of this long hall, and that's when the real game begins. And just as the real game begins, all of Chinatown's warriors, almost all of Chinatown's warriors go down. All of
there it
Chinatown's
is.
warriors go down. That is unfortunate. And Ray right now out on his own. He's going to try to get some warrior out. Oh, can he? Can he do it?
Oh, my
nice turnaround on
goodness.
Sam.
Oh no.
Oh, Ray, you can't turn your back on Ray. He'll punish that.
Yeah, he'll tear you up, man.
Oh, and now
It's
Ray.
that fighting game spirit. He's looking for that outplay.
Oh, that's absolutely true. He's got the mind games.
And all the drones are almost dead.
If he can.
Yeah.
Oh no, he gets chased down. Ray down to his last life. He was not going to hear it. Sarah saw her opportunity and knew she was going to get it. Now, if Ray can lure Sam
Ooh.
into a J-dive, just like turn his back so Sam thinks that he's safe. Man, this snail is very, very far for blue.
Yeah.
Daphne goes down.
Man, you heard what I said. Samdit's gonna die a bunch, take
bunch.
control, and then that snail's gonna chug, man.
So far, that's been working out, but it's still Sam.
It's that New York meta, baby.
Oh no! Oh Ray!
Yee.
Oh
I
Ray!
like it. I like it. It's spicy.
It is
Style
spicy.
points.
He's the original spicy
Oh.
queen. I remember back in the day when Ray would basically play
Oh.
all of the roles. He'd be like his team's ledge guard, his team's speed warrior. It was like, yeah, they had to do a lot. All right, so Samdit goes up 1 in the best of 5.
Yeah, Peter doing a good job to be in the right spot, but again, you got to call out Rob on that bump. He's looking for the queen.
Yep.
He plays with this mentality that I'm not a huge fan of, but that works.
Always bump.
He's not concerned about getting the snail in. He's
No.
just concerned about killing the queen. He thinks the snail is purely a means of bait.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That you can convert into a win if the
you
queen
have
does something dumb and just doesn't come get you.
It's all
So,
about the bumps.
yeah. No,
Rob,
I don't really care for that.
Rob's the bump master. I like that style. I used to play that style when I was a warrior.
Yeah. Now you've been shoehorned into warrior forever.
I am a warrior. I am a warrior. Wow, nice opening here for Samdit. Completely shuts down. Everyone's completely
Yeah.
shut
No
down.
one's
There's no
out.
warriors.
No one's out at
Just all
all.
the bumping.
It's
is
not
so
it's
strong.
not a great
I was
open for
gonna say,
anyone.
yeah, this is I was
Sarah.
Oh, good for Samdit. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
Everyone's
okay.
doing poorly.
Oh, hold on.
All right,
hold
tons of
on.
Speed coming out for gold though right now.
Blue with 2 warriors, gold with 2 warriors, getting
I think all
a
all
third
speed
there.
warriors. That's
Oh,
3 speed,
but the berries
4
from the blue team. Holy cow, they're
Yeah.
already 5 away.
Yeah, this is what
Oh
happens
my
when you
God.
run an objective from the beginning of the game. It piles up.
Please say that with more malice, Charles. For the reprobates out there.
It's not malice. It's
Oh my
contempt.
god. Oh, the bump.
All right,
Oh.
4 berries in for blue, and this is out of
Madness.
control. Ray is in the blue hive with a berry.
And so as
He
soon
gets
as
it
I
out.
say,
Gets it out.
typical New York strat, look at Sam running the snail, they hit us with the fucking berry open, man.
Yeah,
No one's ready
that
for
was
this.
Good. Yeah, excellent adjustment there from that basically like zero military opening for both teams. Sam decides to just
Ooh,
run something that is pretty good when there's no military out.
you're right.
And that's berries. All right, 4 berries left. Emergency situation for this gold team. One more comes in. Oh, they're going to do that. Oh, it just knocked out the berry. They almost got
Come
the
on,
berry.
Daphne.
All right, Daphne on ledge. She does not like it, and she
Oof.
goes down.
Oof, just the one more.
Oh, no.
Sarah
All right.
making quick work of the hive.
Here we go. Last berry coming in. There's
And
almost
heyo.
nothing that gold can do.
Family?
Nice
nope,
kill
Sam will
from
die.
Ray.
Sam will just die.
Nice skill from Ray. And Samdick goes up 2 in the best of 3. And we're looking at another 3-0 here.
Please check yourself, Charles, before you wreck yourself. It's still, wow. Oh, there it is.
We're staring down
It's
another
like you
3-0.
scrolled very strange.
Well, there's two scrolls.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Context.
very hard.
Yeah, and stuff. All right, on to Dusk. Wow, lightning fast. Sam, never hesitant to press the button.
Well,
Ray
it
evidently
wasn't
too.
It wasn't his choice. Chinatown also didn't have a choice.
Someone's got to hit up. Someone's got to hit up Ray and tell him about this new open.
Oh yeah, I guess is he still opening center?
Yeah, he was there and then he adjusted, but
oh,
wow, a nice shoulder there from Sam. Some weird ledges on Dusk though. It's kind of the ethos of this map is just very strange spots. This includes those bevels or nipples on the bottom of the map, which creates a pretty safe haven really
Oh yeah.
for some of these warriors when they're trying to hide
You can
out.
hole up in there and stick it out for most of the game. You're not getting much done.
Oh.
though.
Yeah, the trade-off is you have limited options, but boy, you probably won't die. What a kick in there from, God, who was that?
I don't know. It came from the other side of the
Yeah,
map.
it's just, the berries are going everywhere, man. There's pandemonium up in here. New York City's running berries. Let's go.
That's right. Econ's back. I'm excited. I'm excited for this
I
year
know.
of Killer Queen.
Aren't you so upset, though, that you're still a warrior?
No, I'm not. I'm the flex. I
You
can
care
run
about
berries.
the state of the game more
I
than
can,
your...
I can run berries
Oh, so close.
if I have to.
Oh, so you and Java gonna run those berries together?
We're the runners, yeah.
All
Mike
right.
doesn't
All
run.
right. No, I feel you. Yeah, Mike should be a warrior forever.
I agree. He's very, very good at it.
Uh,
Oh, they're still holding this last top berry for gold. Oh no!
Oh,
the
Lord.
kick
Oh,
around.
they're trying to put it in. They're
So
trying to put it in.
many.
Oh, what a save there from Sarah, just
Oh,
blocking the berry
berries
out. Oh, the berry's just
flopping
flying
around.
everywhere. Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
that was
Oh my
dangerous.
goodness. In the pandemonium,
Queens.
we lose Sam.
Yeah, both queens go down
I don't
during
think,
that
I
melee.
think Ray died earlier.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
you're
sure.
right, you're right.
Honestly, I don't
Oh,
know.
no!
There it is,
Okay.
last top.
Final top for Sandit.
5 lows.
And
Pressure's
more berries
on.
coming
Ooh.
in. 4 berries left for blue.
Nice kill from Daphne, but it's just those 4 low berries. This is
Here we
gonna
go.
be tight.
This is harsh.
Oh, there's a bump. Oh.
Lots of military around this
Oh,
blue
nice
hive.
bump. There it is. Yeah, nothing getting in for now.
Yeah, their best hope is to maybe just catch
Oh.
Sam out a couple of times.
Rob not getting stable before engaging with Victor.
That's all right. He's a snail man. He doesn't know about that part of the game.
Victor truly a totem of stability.
He is. He is.
Just trying to think of fancy words to use with this sound.
Uh,
I wanna
a paragon, I think,
I
is
wanna
what you're
s-
thinking.
yeah, I
of.
wanna
A
support
a
your
totem,
modicum.
A totem would be like a little statue to stability.
No,
He's
come on,
like
man.
a little
I
statue.
didn't say totem pole. He's an icon,
An icon.
like the
of stability.
traditional term icon. You know,
I see. Yes.
that's some old godly shit.
I see. Yes. All right, 2 bottom berries, the 2 lowest berries now for blue.
Oof,
Ray
just a
can't
bit.
turn around quite in time.
Uh,
And this is
Here comes Rob.
looking
Watch him
rough
miss the
once
berry.
again for gold.
Oh, he died. Great.
All right, final berry comes in for blue.
I gotta play you now.
That's another 3. Yeah, we gotta play each other.
All right, let's have some fun with that.
Yeah, let's.
Let's have a loud 3-0. Yeah.
3-0.
Just
All right. Look,
promise
if
to
you
throw a
wanna
game.
lose- if you want to lose one. All right. Full Sail University on gold. Too many Alexes on blue. Alex's chooses map.
That's the other Alex. I don't have enough time to get food ever. What is happening here?
There's only 5 teams. Rounds go fast.
Alright, here's when does food close?
here to babble again about Killer Queen or something. I'll try not to suck so much. So right now it's Full Snail University versus Too Many Alexes. As I see, Full Snail University actually has a little icon in the challenge page, which is good, I guess. Well, they are the only recognized like actual team playing right now, I think. Oh, the game is starting. Dusk for a change now. And gold is flooding, and blue is flooding, except blue did it not so great. So I think gold has the advantage right now. They only need 2 tops. Blue needs 3 tops. Although the progress will be really low right now because they're ledging, but gold ran another 2 berries, 1 top berry. Apparently blue gave up on the berry running idea. Well, they have run a lot of berries and another top berry. Although gold has all the top berries in and will push for even more berries. Blue leaving another opportunity for top berry. They should already have the top berries in, but they don't. Such is life, I guess. 4 berries versus 3 berries. And 1 top berry just left for blue. It appears that the path is clear for... Oh, come on. It's like the 4th time they missed the top berry. So, gold missing 2 berries, blue missing 3 berries. Only 1 death for blue queen. And there we get it. It's gold took it with berries. Quite frankly, Too Many Alexes should have had better berry running. It's hard to say that, but they missed like 4 top berries running. Wasn't so great. Apparently, the next thing we will have is day map. Oh no, not anymore. I think berries in night map are much more viable now. They are actually a threat. And the game is starting. Gold is trying a weird opening, I guess. Or just like a really defensive one. So, let's see if this helps. So, both teams have run 1 berry. Blue has now 2 berries. And the ledge guards are up for both teams. Let's see how this happens. Two berries versus 2 berries. Third berry was almost in for blue, but didn't get in. And now 5 berries versus 4. Blue has stepped up the game and will see how it goes. 2 drones in gold were able to run a berry, and drone ledging, the best kind of ledging in dusk. I mean night, sorry. It's 4 berries versus 5 berries. Blue apparently has the edge this time. Two berries for blue. This might be the first game that isn't 3-0, so we're in for a treat here. Oh, maybe I should not talk so quickly, but I trust in blue being able to run 2 berries right now. I really trust him, man. Gold is still 4 berries away, and 3 berries away for gold. Triple edging over here. And the game is in a little bit of a stalemate. Like, no one can really run the berries because of the ledge guard. Oh, I should eat my words now. Oh boy, 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 boy. That blue team is scrambling so hard because there's a 1 berry in the gold hive. Oh no, no, no. At least it went away. It would have been better to be on the blue hive, but it didn't. So now 2 berries versus 2 berries. Gold appears to have the edge here with the anti-ledge guard, and the berry is in for gold. I talked too quickly, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I should like kind of here. Let's see, how does this work? There we go. Now we have 2-0. Gold winning. Sorry, I completely forgot to put the markers, update the markers. The next map has to be day because of the current rules of the tournament. Loser picks a new map, so after 2 maps, there's only 1 option left. And the game is starting now. Oh no. I kicked someone out. I'm sorry. Oh well. There's some scrambling in the middle. And they are running berries and day. Is this some kind of a statement? Probably. Oh, that was a beautiful kill for the blue queen. Now it's 2 ledge guards for gold, and the gold appears to try to run the snail, but there's a snail aggressive person. So now they go full meal. Let's see if they space up for that. They have to like really kill all the there we go. That's the best outcome for gold now. The remaining one can go run the snail. There we go. It's running the snail. Blue skull's now getting speed. It will probably get problematic afterwards. So we have a little bit of a misplay for gold. We have 1 ledge guard, and it gave blue the ability to come back to this game. Now they are in full control. I would believe their objective is much more closer than the snail, and they have the warrior advantage. Well, maybe not anymore, but they are running berries really hard. Although 1 warrior got cleared in the... Oh, that was a kind of a horrible J in my opinion, but it paid off for gold queen. I mean blue queen. Gold snail is moving. It's almost like a quarter of the screen. But only 4 berries left. Let's see who's able to bank on these. Also, let's remember that gold queen only has 2 lives. And now a gold ledge guard took the queen's life. So let's see. Gold is still moving the snail. Slowly but surely. That's the snail progress, always. And there we go. There's a... Oh, that was beautiful. The blue queen was like bouncing a lot, so Checker was trying to like kill it probably. And let a berry in. So 3 berries now running back a little bit the snail, but not so much. That was blue gave out the advantage of the warriors, and all these schools picked up the opposing enemy. Yeah, I would say Wilk is doing some weird decisions, but overall he has the advantage, or had it. I don't think if anymore. Both queens last. Wilk is doing some crazy shit. Some things close to the blue hive that would happen like 3 years ago. And a drone trying really hard to run a berry, but it didn't. Gold is still moving the snail. Abs is looking for a gate, but Blue Queen is really trapped in the hive. Schools is the only bastion left of defense to the snail, and like stop making progress for Gold here. Only one berry left for Blue now, so we've got a game. It's a really tight game over here. Hello, Nordic. How are you? So, this is a tight game. Gold, if they like stop ledging, it could mean game for them, and we would go into 2-1. Although Snail is really close over here. Maybe Queen. No, it was an attempted bounce over here to kill Skulls for Gold, but it. Oh, Snail is painfully close, and Gold Queen overextended a little bit, so we are going to 2-1. So now the rules here are the losing team chooses for. So Full Snail University will choose one of the 3 maps. It was a really tight game. Blue got the advantage since the beginning. Gold Queen gave out the both starting lives really quickly, but they managed to return the game into their grasp, and at the end they lost it. So, game 4 between these two teams. Full Snail University leading 2-1 against too many Alexes. Now there are actually 2 Alexes in the team. They peek, they again, and they run berries. Both team running berries now. So apparently they are trying to set a new trend with berries and day. I, quite frankly, have to tell you something. I am a terrible ledge guard, so I am dreading the day when berry running returns to the meta. And apparently both teams are going on all in on these berries. Oh, there was him scrambling in the middle and finally got to kill the Gold Warrior. But Gold has 2 warriors and some berry runners, only 4 berries away right now. This looks amazing. So 4 berries versus 6 berries, I think, for Blue. Although it looks like, oh no, Blue Queen was really trying to kick that berry in. So too many Alexes lose against Full Snail University, which take the games 3-1. Wilkening went down this game. Maybe it was too much of a try to run berries.
All right, Sam did on Gold, Full Snail University on Blue. Sam its choice.
See ya.
No.
It's impossible. Let me just address that. How old are you? How old are you? What is this hostility? Oh, I'm 25. I matured quickly. Birth? October. Just a bit. Samnet versus Full Snow University of the Night. Oh, that's not the right words. Biggest game of the night for sure. Thank you, Sparkle Motion Pits. Hello, Moda. Full Sail. Putting in those top 3. They're really loving this strat. They don't want to take the full open, but they're gonna put 3 tops in every time it seems. Gold team up to 4 berries though. Samnet really doing their best to make sure they have a competitive objective. But there he goes. Tony goes down trying to ledge guard. A slight advantage here for Samnet. Just 1 top berry. But those top berries are pretty tough. The blue team really does down to these 2 warriors. Gold team with the same numbers. I suppose with the 2-2 strat, that's what you'd expect to see. Maybe we'll get a kill here. Not what I expected. Tony goes down. Here I've got someone's phone. NYC Furby is live. Let's see. I mean, I don't know who this is. I mean, it's probably... I'm not gonna even guess. All right, Samnet just leaves 1 berry away. Nice block there though from Tony. Blue team just 2 away, but there it is. Rod puts the berry in. Claps, cheers. That'll be it. Samnet takes it game 1. Gold marker. There it is. Joining us is Kevin Constantino, infamous.
Fuck you.
For just that. How's it going, man?
What's up? Who's watching us?
I don't know.
People.
Less people now. You
Less.
scared them off, Kevin. Come on, man. No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
they were
It's
little
not
effers.
Got him. Got him. What do you think about our team, man? We got an off round so we can strategize, reprioritize.
I think the team is.
What do you want to do?
I think you're the safest player on our team.
Well, you know, it's a good thing I'm queen.
Yeah.
You know, we'll just keep getting you guys up, pushing those objectives.
Yeah. We have 2 relatively new players, so can't really complain.
Yeah. No, we're gonna have some fun. You wanna try to get them out military? Let's ask them what they want to do.
Yeah.
Make sure they know that there's like really no pressure on them. Like we're gonna just play this out and have some fun.
Right.
And just make sure they don't like feel like, oh, I don't want to like let people down. Like, no, fuck that shit. You do what you want.
No, yeah. I
Let's
mean,
have some fun.
I'll talk to Alex.
All right.
I'll see what he's feeling. I mean, he was asking me what he should do as a warrior.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we got Alex now.
Yeah.
Alex is not bad.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's not bad.
But what about this match right now?
This match, it's nothing.
It doesn't look like. It looks like nothing. Is
Let's see. All right, we got these 3
oh,
gold
hey.
warriors and these 2 blue warriors.
I didn't realize Tony was quitting Full Snow University for the entire night.
Yes, sir. It wasn't just a BM move on us.
Okay. I respect that.
FSU likes trying new stuff.
I respect that.
Yeah, they're missing Jabba. The obvious hot swap would be putting Tony in Jabba's spot, just because he is a very skilled objective runner.
But he's also an incredibly skilled queen.
Yes, Tony is one of our
Underrated queens.
our stronger queens out of Google.
Yeah, he's really underrated.
Yeah, I think people are starting to catch on. He was definitely underrated for the last week or 2.
Right.
But I think people are starting to get it. Like, oh no, like
He's a
this-
really good
Tony's got a different style, but he knows how to play it. Like
Right.
he's crafted this style over time, and it's really come together. And
Yeah.
I'm excited to see another Google Queen.
He's also got a pretty stacked entourage with him.
Oh yeah, certainly this FSU squad. You can't ask for much more than this.
Ooh. Yeah, as for that Queen J,
Yeah, that's for just a few more taps.
you only need 4 more berries.
3 more berries, but this snail's chugging.
On the waterfall. Hey, he's chugging.
All right, we can pull it back here. Here we go. Charles.
If the snail was a drunk, if the snail was an alcoholic, what kind of drink would it be drinking? What kind of beverage are we talking about?
So I just read a book
Oh.
about
Sorry, just Tony.
I don't mean to go on a monologue, but I just read a book about the 6 most famous beverages in the world besides water.
Okay.
Beer, wine, liquor, and then of course coffee, tea, and soda.
Okay.
It'd be surprising how much soda represents America's place in globalization. Anyway,
Okay.
so the snail is slow, but it's a
Skin
god. I'm gonna go ahead and say wine.
Wine.
Yeah, wine was considered a drink of the gods.
What kind of wine are we talking about? White wine, red wine.
So if we look at like the ancient Greeks,
Right.
they used pine resin actually in their wines.
Pine resin.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound so appetizing.
No, well, so this is the other thing. The Greeks, though, believed that it was uncivilized to drink wine without watering it down, which is
Oh.
kind of interesting.
That's nice of them.
But
They
it
don't like
cuts,
to.
right. It cuts the pine resin. It
Right.
it keeps everyone kind of well tempered because
Right.
the purpose of it was to loosen tongues so that you could have, less restricted conversation.
Okay.
But if you get wasted, obviously, like you're not going to be able to have a great discussion because you're just going to be wasted.
Right, right.
This is my last berry there, but there it is.
okay,
Drew's
kill.
gonna pick it up.
Okay, so the snail is a wine drinker.
Yeah,
It's
snail's a
watered
wine
down
drinker.
wine.
Maybe.
Would it be watered down?
So the gods actually though would drink wine straight.
Okay.
And yeah, it was just an interesting culture around wine because wine was like the new hot shit, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
was drinking beer because like someone
just
left
beer.
wheat in like a jar with water and they're like, oh, some yeast got in here. And now it's bubbly and stuff. I mean, they didn't know about the yeast, but they were like, oh, beer. But then they were like, wait, if we do this with wine, it's stronger and it's a different flavor.
Right.
And so the Greeks just loved it.
Okay.
Yeah. The Romans picked it up pretty quick after, once they like took over Greece and then imported all of their culture. They also imported wine.
Oh, look at that.
Italy actually had to, or Rome rather, had to import food because all of their farms switched to wine because it was so profitable.
Really?
Yeah, they could just trade wine out and they would still make a profit from the food that they bought. Yeah, it's just really crazy stuff.
A lot of drunk people in the olden age.
Well, so the other thing is that water was not safe.
Oh, it
back
wasn't?
then, right? You had to like
Uh,
boil water, but beer you didn't have to worry about. Wine was not as
So does that
safe
mean
as
that-
beer, but like
So
it was
everyone
still,
was like sort of hazy, feel good. Like, but even though that was like the status quo,
yeah, no, yeah.
it was just
but-
like
and,
everyone was just kind of like.
and people were paid like their rations in like beer and bread or like
Well, yeah,
wine.
that's
and,
understandable.
like,
That's
yeah.
understandable.
So like you were paid your rations in alcohol and take a load off after you finish the pyramids. Yeah.
You know, if we didn't transfer it to like a paper economy and we just like stuck to beer and wine,
Man,
it'd be
where
hell
would
of
we
a-
be today?
we'd be all dead.
Oh my God.
Someone's trigger finger would be on a nuclear weapon, and he'd be drunk.
Yeah, fuck it. Blow them up. It doesn't matter. When will we hear it tomorrow?
Snails and slugs actually drown in beer, so that's why I'm drinking beer.
Oh wow. Oh wait, we've got people jumping in on this. Aaron Tran.
So,
What's up? Mastic flavored chocolate.
mastic. What does that mean?
What? Oh, I believe that's the type of Greek wine that has pine resin in it. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Okay. If it's delicious, then that's definitely what the snail is eating. Or
Yeah.
drinking.
Oh, that snail's all about it.
Ooh, Blue's running these bears again.
He's trying to clear this ledge, but he's doing it in the most rambunctious way.
That's his style.
Oh, and there it is. He gets the second kill. Blue team trying to get there halfway on berries.
Right. Uh-oh.
It's a shame we
Someone's
don't
not
have-
liking this queen kill.
Oh.
Oh, Tony's on his last life.
Peter trying to get spicy on Tony. Oof. Just
That was
those
super-
5 berries left.
Very close. Hmm.
Oh no.
So-
Huge sway there. Sarah going down and Sam missing the ledge. Sam is kind of shrugging it off, just like, come on, I can't do everything. I can't hold the berries.
He just has to kill the queen.
That's all. They're only one
Ooh.
berry away. FSU really looking to make Daymap an econ map.
Looking to make Deer Map their bitch.
I wasn't gonna say it, but Mariners.
All right, they have to get this queen kill. They have to. Oh no, but Sam goes
that
down.
queen kill though. All right,
they just-
everyone just
Everyone kills. Ah,
piling into Drew. Jeez, Louise.
also
There it
takes
is.
a 1, 2 over 1.
Yeah, 2-1. We're going on game 4. Tim Pearson sent me a friend request. Let's go making friends every day. Killer Queen.
Oh, is he a Killer Queen person?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I was just invited to a Killer Queen baseball fantasy league. Unfortunately, I don't watch enough baseball to really feel comfortable in that league.
Oh yeah, someone was asking me about that. I was like, I don't know. And they're like, do you think Kevin watches baseball? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I can see
Yeah.
you being like the number cruncher, but like,
No,
I don't know if you watch baseball.
No,
That's the
I love baseball, like dramatized baseball movies. 42, Moneyball. Doing some of that Jackie Robinson up in there.
Yeah, baby.
But actual baseball, Yankees, Mets. That's
Yank.
about it.
Yeah. Yank.
Yankees is like the best baseball club in the history of the game.
I'm not even gonna talk about that because it's wrong.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who's the best?
It's the Cardinals, man.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cardinal Nation, baby.
Okay.
Let's
forget.
go St. Louis, represent.
Forget. You also have that shirt.
Yeah, man. Killer Queen. I need more Killer Queen shirts though. My next hot take is done in just a plain black shirt. It's really sad.
You could just like get a white tee and start like having a marker with like hot takes on it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I could make a
So
branded shirt.
You should just write like a hot take that you have for the
Just
evening.
like this.
Like this or this. And you're like, okay, well, here's the question right now. You see it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, got it.
Answer the question.
Which one is which?
What do you mean? Oh yeah.
Hot or hotter?
I don't know, man. Oh,
A lot of talking.
peeking around over at us.
They're trying to figure out. They're going back today.
Yeah, Sam did wants a salty run back.
Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
Mm.
Charlie Maloney talking about the socks.
Which socks?
Yeah, there's multiple socks. Idiot. No, he's a Boston guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
Pats
okay.
fan.
Oh,
No, that's probably them Red Sox.
respectable.
Probably them Red Sox.
Respectable.
Which,
Yeah.
Which bit of it?
Pats.
Oh yeah, me too.
Everyone hates the Pats, but you gotta respect greatness when you see
Yeah,
it.
game recognizes game.
Ooh,
I didn't use that phrase right, but
that's fine. No one's gonna know.
I'm trying.
Oh, what a pincer! That's what we were looking for.
I guess we both like.
Actually, blue is not running berries this time, which is probably helpful to gold.
No, they're running berries, just not very fast.
I don't think they're. It doesn't look like they're really running. Oh no, it's a bad joke.
Abandoning the cause. Let's see what's coming up. Charles also.
Yep.
Where is he?
Are they?
Mike up,
Ooh.
we got Drew up, we got Charles though.
Tony.
What's Charles about to do?
I don't know, but Tony was able to get that kill on Sam, who was kind of just hanging around above his hive.
Charles going for the pullback. Oh my God! The gold team makes quick work of the snail guards, and they're taking it back in their favor. Trying to get people out of the
again.
center. There we go.
Yeah, one out. Snail's chugging.
But blue was able to get all their warriors out. A little bit too much prioritization on the snail zoning.
Right.
But they exchanged warriors for that progress. So it's a call you have to make. Blue team trying to gain the space though.
Ooh,
nice
these
control.
pincers. Oh my God, what the fuck is up with these pincers right now? These unfinished pincers that should work, but they don't.
I just blame the warrior every time. Oh yeah, that was weird. Queen's bouncing off warriors.
Queen's bouncing off warriors. Warriors bouncing between pincers and
Yeah,
still
man.
not getting killed. The
Gotta stay
timing
higher.
Timing has changed.
Full mill for the blue team. Exciting stuff here.
Oh, that bump saved her. Oh,
my God.
Absolutely saved her.
Tiana takes Sarah down with a nasty play. Oh my God. Oh,
no.
what spice from Drew. Taking the kill. Trying to zone the queen, but pulling them into a false sense of security. Looking for a pincer here to lose Mike. The snail moving back to them now.
Right.
Tiana riding now.
Not
Interesting
speed.
Allocation of players.
Not speed, however.
Oh, there's the heat from Sarah. She's making him sweat.
Heat.
What do we got? We got Drew and Mike up. Tiana and Charles both looking for that gate. Charles gonna defer.
Right.
And that's them.
Gives up. Oh no,
probably
Sarah's
the
not
right
gonna get
call.
that. Oh nope, Collins.
Go. I got a video for you.
Collins is the concept. You should say like the guy from the pacer test.
The what?
The pacer test. You ever heard?
Oh no.
Wow.
I've never seen that. Yeet.
I'll show it to you after
Make him
this.
sweat.
Oh,
there it
booyah.
is. Great control from this gold team.
3 minutes in.
Proud to say that these are my coworkers. Oh my God, the sweat.
They're your teammates,
Oh my God.
not your coworkers. Oh my God.
Not my
Oh,
coworker.
whoa.
Whoa. Yo,
Sarah.
Sarah. Come on. Don't do him nasty like that.
We don't use an Elgato
Not
card.
in front of the
Well,
child.
actually, we do use an internal Elgato card now. We used to use an AverMedia game capture device, and then we switched over because now we have an actual PC.
Oh yeah, this thing's a monster here.
It is. It belongs to the Game Center, not Charles.
You right. so I shouldn't write nasty
Almost
stuff in
everything.
here.
Almost everything here doesn't belong to Charles except this laptop. Kudos to him though for having that power.
Yeah, Charles has that
Has
power.
that flow. Has
No,
that
no one
sway.
man. No one man should have all that power.
The clock's ticking. You don't know the rest of the words?
No, I just know that one
Ah.
line. It's like what? They just call in the hour or something?
Yeah.
He rhymes with hour.
Something out.
Yeah. He's in an hour. Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh.
Not a huge Kanye fan, but he's
You're
good.
Not?
He's good.
You're not?
right?
You don't
It's
have like
just-
one of those days where you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna just listen to every single Kanye West album.
I ran through the life of what is his name?
Pablo.
Yeah, Life of Pablo.
You gotta go
I thought
back.
I thought it was Pablo. I just didn't want to be like
No, it's Pablo.
generic.
No, it's pretty generic. It's
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a Pablo Picasso.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No. Trust me. You're gonna have one of those moments where you're just gonna go through all of Kanye West's discography and you're like, he's fucking tight.
Yeah, no, he's good. I'm not saying nothing. Like he's good. For
No,
sure.
you're gonna find that one song from one album.
Yeah.
It'll come.
Wow.
I believe
I think
that.
it's Black Skinhead. That's
Is it
following
really?
that song. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. I respect
Yeah.
that.
That like just the vocals with like the heavy breathing that he uses.
the heavy breathing.
The tone and the bass, like it's this horn sound, but it's really just.
Oh yeah, it's super like
really good.
super like new age, not new age, but like just like super like with the time.
It was the forefront, right?
Right.
It was like, oh, you
And-
don't hear this in like rap or pop, right?
Right, yeah, and now his style is just more like southern rap, or like
Yeah.
a lot of qualities of southern rap. Yeah, you gotta listen to Graduation.
Yeah, I gotta try it out. I've been doing a little bit of Childish Gambino.
Everyone knows Childish
I
Gambino.
like his camp.
You like Camp?
Yeah, I like
Ah.
camp.
Yeah, I remember when Pitchfork gave it like a 4 point whatever.
Yeah, whatever, man. Who's Pitchfork?
Yeah, they're kind of stupid.
Let's see. I guess there's an interesting game going on here. Sam with just 3 berries to go. But Sam losing a life. It's still not too much to be worried about. 2 more berries for this gold team.
Oh,
And we're in game 5. Reminder, this is for the set.
Ooh. Yeah,
Morty.
looking for a clear right now.
Ooh.
Oh, they get it. They get it.
Get it. Cut.
Clearing the hive.
You're listening to Death Grips?
Yes.
Wait, really? I feel like no one else listens to Death Grips.
Because Death Grips is a joke.
Well, I mean...
Death Grips, like, if you say you listen to Death Grips, like, everyone's like, oh, that's a joke, right?
No, I like Death Grips.
Oh, Sam to get set.
Oh, there it is. All right, good job, Google.
Rob is so happy.
Good job, Google. Private cab privilege. Fucking
Yeah, right, Andrew?
nerds.
Right, Andrew?
Yeah. No, I mean, come on.
Well, we'll wait for the Airbnb guys to shit on you, so.
Gotta acknowledge it. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
The Kikura guys are already kind of.
Let them come. Good job, Sam. You did it.
How long do I have?
You've got a bit of time.
No one's been updating these.
What do you mean?
Oh, no, we haven't. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
Chicken Rats on
yeah.
gold, Chinatown on blue.
No one's been updating
Chinatown
this.
chooses.
There's 5.
No one's been up.
teams. Oh, cool.
Wow, this guy. Throwing shade at me. Come on. What is this? I thought.
Charles should just get like an iPad. Mm.
It's gonna be a bit.
Talk to us, chat. Yeah.
What's up?
Got a few people watching.
Let's go, baby.
What's your favorite Childish Gambino song? Or, hell, even your favorite Kanye West song?
Me or them?
Yeah, what's your favorite? So you've been listening
My
to Camp right
Gambino
now?
song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran through Camp a few times. I don't. The thing is, I just run it in the background, so I don't know the names of songs.
No.
I like 3005 or whatever the title, or the
It's a
actual
pretty
title
good
is.
song. Yeah,
It's like,
that's.
Hold
is that
up.
from? That's not from Camp.
hold up. No, it's not. I mean, I listen to like a lot
Yeah.
of Gambino.
Which one is that from?
I think it was maybe released as a single, but it's not on.
It was a single, yeah.
It's not on the Redbone album.
It's not. It's on the one before that.
Yeah.
Because of the internet? No. No, yeah,
How many albums does he have?
He has like 4. He has 3 studio albums and then he has like a mixtape,
Yeah.
EP, shindig thing.
Yeah. He's retiring the moniker though. I think he's doing a tour right now, but he's not going to release any more records under the name at least.
It's good.
As far as I
It's
understand.
good. It's kind of a cheesy name, really.
Yeah. He wants to move into like new areas, and he feels like it's gonna like hold him back. Like you can tell Redbone is like super gospel heavy,
Yeah.
and like so like
So yeah.
camp fans are gonna be like, why am I listening to a church choir?
Right. It's not a lot of camp
I want to
fans.
hear,
to tell you
yeah,
the
I want to
truth.
hear bonfire. You know?
There's not a lot of camp fans. I know that for a fact. There's not a lot. Trust me. I was listening to that
Yeah,
when
I
it came out, and no
I
one's-
know. Yeah, I know. Wait, what did you think about camp? Don't defer to Pitchfork. Sheeple.
I enjoyed it.
All right.
It was before I realized Pitchfork gave it like a 4. I was just like, are you kidding
So
me?
sad.
I was like, are you kidding me? It's a really good song. It's a really good album.
Yeah. Do you still feel that way? Did you like hear Pitchfork and be like, all right, I see what they're saying?
No, I
Like,
enjoy
yeah,
it,
that's
but
good.
it's like I have like memories associated with it now.
Oh,
So
I
I'm just
see.
like, like I'm nostalgic for it, but for like all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Good kills.
You okay over there?
Yeah, no.
Weird, like, yuck.
Huh? There's a lot of air I needed to get out. We're in.
There's a lot of air just all over the place.
Yeah, H2.
I felt like I need to shift the balance of that H2O in the air.
Everywhere.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Don't drown. Oh.
Mustafa likes to play it close.
Hot. Mustafa
Able to
versus
get
Ray.
out. Oh no, that was Marion.
Some classic queens here.
That's-
Of course, Chinatown with the military strength, but
Right.
Rats moving this. Snail. We got Alex on the team.
Yeah,
this
you
time.
know what? Who does Snell worse, Chinatown or Vision Rats?
Well, it depends on who's playing in the military side.
I guess it's Vision Rats currently.
Chinatown, actually.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's Chinatown. Yeah, it looks like Chinatown's in quite the position to take this one.
Right. Unfortunate death by Mustafa. He's gonna have to figure out a way. Jesus Christ, he loves playing it close.
He wants to bait this out.
He's not gonna bait it.
Oh, you don't know that.
No, yeah, I do. Ray never drays, so it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he'll dive on you. He'll dive on you. Good. Got him. Chinatown takes it. Game 1. The edge of those ledges are the only spot where a queen can move backwards.
Hey, no, this isn't not the. Does it still work in this build?
Shoulder?
Not shoulder. Well, I mean, like that boost from the edges of the ledges, where you can just like jump when you're about to fall.
I think they patched out the super jump.
That was fun.
It was interesting. I don't know if I would say fun.
I mean, we were doing it at rec, and I was like, "This is fun.
Yeah.
This is stupid."
It's kind of busted.
Oh no, he goes down again.
He's gonna get looks like Marion out though.
Yeah, her first war, the first. So the thing about Marion is that she hates it when you call her the last warrior. So what we developed is that we just call her the first every time she's the last warrior.
I mean, it's not bad at all. Here we go.
Oh no!
Almost
Almost out.
still at 2 warriors.
Right.
The blue team just now getting up to their full force.
Right.
Let's see if they take military control again and force the issue.
They look like they kind of are actually.
I think that's the game plan here. Just beat them up and then
Right.
chug it.
But good for them. Were able to get rid of Daphne as speed.
It's true. Pigeon Rats back up to full military force. Looks like Alex will be the Snow Rider for now.
Oh, no one was there and Daphne can get out.
Ooh.
Everyone's back.
Richard controlling the space up top, Marion controlling the space down below, and Anthony applying pressure where he can, getting a nice kill there on, I don't know his name.
Who?
Blue Checkers.
Blue Check. Forgot his name. It's been a while. I'm sorry. Not that great with people who don't show up occasionally.
So how long do I have to go away before you forget my name?
That's a tough one. Maybe a year.
Oh my God, Mustafa! There's a nice kill from Anthony. Anthony now the only warrior though. He's gonna have to find some safety here. I think.
They're gonna get one warrior out mid. They're gonna get 2 warriors out mid.
Yeah, if
No, he's not.
Moose holds on to it. Oh yeah, they might have been able to get Marion out. There she is, Miss Universe.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
There she is, looking weird. I'm just kidding.
A
Right?
lot of
Marion, you're lovely.
There's a lot of kills happening right now between
Queen's
the
all
Queens and
around.
Warriors.
All right, here comes Moose. I'm betting he goes for a crazy dive. No, he goes for a nice dive.
Just for a very good J and that ridiculously hidden ledge.
Oh, the berries. Richard and Moose getting stuck on the berries. Marion is the first warrior, struggling to get a kill.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
They're gonna get 2 out.
Oh,
Oh,
the bump almost there. Nice bump there. Actually, I don't know his name either. What the hell is going on? Richard, the last warrior.
yeah, we're very bad at this. Was that a bomb?
Oh,
That was a mob. It's just like them turning around, right?
yeah, there's some weird stuff going on there. Anthony coming out.
Ray can't do a J,
We'll
so
put
he's
them
not
up
gonna
to
do
2.
anything. Oh no.
There we go. Marion looking for this. Falls just a bit too far. She's coming back on.
They definitely have to escape.
Oh, nice bump there. Who
Oh.
is this masked man? He's just wearing a hat. I just don't know his name. Blue team takes complete control with 3 warriors up.
Forgot his name.
It's I. Charles used the word modicum earlier.
Monica.
What's your favorite word?
Oh no.
Yeah, it is.
My favorite word is that stick.
That stick. Is that a... No,
a-
Dat Sick is a dubstep artist, I think.
That stick is also a name of a song.
What is happening here?
Pigeon Rats down 2-0 to Chinatown. Old friends turned foes.
Well, I think it's all in, like, competition.
Billy Witch on both teams.
Very rich on both teams. Yeah, what's the, for those of us who are out of the loop still, what's the old Billy Witch roster?
What's the Billy Witch roster that we won something with?
Like, no, just like all 8 players or something.
There's like 10.
You got Karkay and Nolan.
Right.
OG.
There's Lyndon. Me, Richard, Ahmad, Victor, Daphne. And then there's the rest of our friends who don't really play this game. Where's all of us? Everyone's going to Korilla now. Oh my god.
What is this?
Korilla?
What is that?
The Korean Mexican place downstairs.
You said what?
It's a Korean Mexican place. Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, come on.
It's like every single, like, you know, they have the whole pot in front of you and they're like, yeah, just choose which one you want.
Oh, it's like the Chipotle.
It's
What is it?
basically-
Fast casual, I think is what it's getting called.
Is it really?
now?
I'm like sick of it now.
Yeah. Or you got
kinda
like
boring.
Junzi, you've got Dig In, you've got, what is that, that one Indian one?
Is it an Indian one?
It was an Indian one, yeah.
Oh, that might actually
It's
be
not
interesting.
bad. I mean, no, but like really though, like old like Indian delis, like Punjabi delis,
Oh, yeah, they do.
they
that
were
right
doing this
Yeah.
in the first place. So just go hit them up because they're legit.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
great.
now. They're really good.
We got one near the office. There's that one over in the East Village, right off House or on Houston rather.
Indian one?
Yeah, a little Punjabi deli.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, not the fast casual place.
Okay.
Get out of here. Come on. I ain't going to Chipotle. Actually, it's not bad. Toffu's pretty good.
I found Chipotle to be pretty salty now.
Really?
Yeah, I taste the salt every single time I'm there.
Well, it's good. Salt gives things flavor.
No, I just stopped going because it's like way too salty.
Yeah, no. I feel you. Like, that's why I stopped eating white sauce Papa John's pizzas.
White sauce? Papa John's. First of all, you shouldn't be
Hold on.
First of all, you shouldn't be going to Papa John's
Yeah,
since
I
you
know.
live in New
This
York.
was college, all right? This was college.
Okay, never mind.
All right?
So
My
that
friends
was
were
like,
always like, well, we could use food credits on the Papa John's, too.
oh, was there no other like pizza establishment you could use it at? There wasn't?
No.
Oh, that's why.
So, like,
God,
we would
that
get tons of Papa John's. And my friends were always like, let's get the white sauce with, like,
Oh
fucking
my
spinach.
God.
And I was like,
what
that's
a
too
great bar.
salty. Yeah, that was some good shit.
was by Richard.
Who was that? Yeah,
Richard.
Bumps by Richard.
Is it really
Let's
good?
go. Let's ride this snail. Come on.
Oh,
Alex, get on that.
Is the white
Let's
sauce?
go.
The white sauce is like, it's not mayonnaise, but it's
The white sauce?
yeah, something else, right? I forgot.
Yeah,
I remember
think
looking it up.
That's some kind of like emulsified, like Parmesan and shit.
No. It's like an actual like, it's like a.
Oh.
It might be chickpea. Maybe. I think so. I don't remember.
I don't know about chickpeas, man.
Well, it was like I forgot what it's called. Whatever. Well, the white sauce on pizza, classic. Also hot sauce on pizza, classic.
What are we up next? Yeah. Oh, wow. It's a little while, but then we played 2 in a row. We're doing all right. We're doing all right down here. Let me refresh this.
We're doing A-okay.
We're doing great. Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
All right, Tony the Tiger.
Great. Look at this snail.
Oh no.
Oh, the queen.
she has to
Nice,
make
Jay.
it- Oh.
Nice stabilize.
Oh no.
Just
too
a little bit of
low.
restraint from
What?
from Skulls, who might have had that. Oof, there it is. This warrior trying to put some pressure on Daphne, looking for that blood.
She's gonna go for the snail. She has to.
Mm.
Oh no! Oh.
She's gonna go for this kill.
She wants to, but she knows that.
She's gonna let this checkers go ahead and clear the snail.
Yeah.
She's got speed and she wants it. I just want to see her just swing for it.
Oh.
Oh, checkers, let's go. Somebody give me this man's name. I'm gonna put him on the next super team.
Way too many super teams now.
That'll be it. That'll be it. What do you mean? Too many super teams. Come on, you're playing with Damish. Don't get on me about super teams.
Much of a super team. It's just like, it's like, you know, it's like a super team. The super and super team for that team is like acronym.
Looks good on paper.
All right, Full Sail University on
I guess
gold,
so.
Pigeon Rats on blue, Pigeon's choice.
I feel like that's something you would say at like a gambling event. Pigeon's choice.
Yeah, no, this is a horse track race betting.
Pigeon's choice. I'm gonna probably pop off. Use the restroom.
Be my guest.
Play some Towerfall. So I'll try to send
Towerfall.
someone over here. Yeah, Rob brought Towerfall on his
Course
weird ass
he did.
Linux machine.
Yeah, he has to get a new. He has to get something new.
Huh?
He has to get a better laptop so he can play it better, and so that the controller stop vibrating.
You think this guy could afford anything? This guy. Someone come and commentate.
Alright. Wait, oh shit. Let's switch places. Yeah, joining me on the mic, new fellow. His named Alex. Say what's up.
Hello. Oh, you can hear yourself.
Yeah. Are you enjoying the night so far?
Yeah, we've had a lot of great matches.
You won one, lost one.
Yeah, we're 1-1, right?
Not that bad.
We're
You haven't.
too many out.
Do you know anyone in the cabinet right now? Do you recognize anyone?
Her name's Janine.
Tiana. That's a new one. That's pretty. It's kind of close. There's an eye.
Queen on queen action though.
Right.
Is there official names for the quadrant?
No. We don't. Yeah, we don't. We should. Oh,
Both teams weren't right. Berries are very popular these days.
yes, they are.
That's cool.
Blue is running berries a lot better than gold, surprisingly.
Yeah, but you know, gold.
Oh, kicking. Yeah, it might have been because of gold queen going down a little too quick. Maybe.
Oh yeah, gold queen has no lives left.
Right.
Oh, but those berries are filling up.
Right.
It's 5 left to 4.
Wow. Whoa. Great running. Charles clapping his hands off. That was running snail.
Great job, Charles.
This is looking very good for gold after those two queen deaths.
Yeah, as long as they keep that queen safe.
Right.
They're in it.
Yeah, both teams.
Just
Oh.
as I say it, the queen goes down.
Unfortunate.
Blue takes the first game. Good job, Pigeon Rats.
Great. Oh, wow, that was really good.
Do you know the origin story behind the name Pigeon Rats?
Yes, because I was on that team.
Oh, give us dessert.
It was a meme that Richard shared with all of us.
Uh-huh.
Of like, fuck, I don't remember actually. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to look it up, but like, it's basically just like it started from a meme. I think it was like,
Okay. Was
Like
it
some-
Pizza Rat?
it was Pizza Rat actually. Yeah, it was.
Oh, look at
And then we kept Rat because that's sort of it's an actual thing other than not the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So we tried out Dragon Rats.
Ooh, that's
It's a
intimidating.
it's a mythical one.
Yeah.
They kept on calling us Dragon Knight, so we were like, okay, maybe a new name.
Oh, it's
And
Donut
then I
Hero.
came across an image of there was like one episode of The Simpsons
Mhm.
where Bart's twin brother in the attic.
Oh yeah, that's a great Halloween one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his brother's in the attic and he's like they're talking about like what he does up there.
Mhm.
He's like, oh, I stitched together a pigeon and a rat together,
Yep.
and that's where Pigeon Rats came from.
Wow, it's a Simpsons reference.
Well, I sort of like forced it on. I sort of like, yeah, it's a pretty good.
It's a Simpsons reference tied into an old name.
It is.
That's great.
It's pretty good.
All right, looks like.
Oh, he was outside. He didn't need to be there, but he gets the kill anyway.
Blue is pulling ahead in berries, 4-2.
It's not looking good. Whoa, totally gets taken out. Gold Queen, you went down to gets their first life taken out. Blue Queen's actually trying to clear his hive right now.
Gold might maybe make. Oh, never mind. They get off that snail.
Oh no,
oh,
they're not.
nope, back on.
They're casually indecisive about what objective they should run right now.
Yeah, gold looks like a little in a state of disarray.
Ooh, what a great stick by Blue Queen.
Kevin, I noticed I've been watching a couple of these matches. Queens tend to bump up against each other a lot. Is that a typical?
Yeah. By the way, Alex is a pretty new player, so
Yeah,
he's gonna ask me a few questions.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the only person that could bump a queen is another queen.
Yeah.
If a warrior does that, they're just gonna immediately die.
Okay.
And for the most part, the way it works is that like the queen is slightly higher than the warrior.
Mhm.
So no matter what,
That's
the
why they
queen
win.
should get a kill.
Yeah.
Queen should always win. Occasionally, it never works out like that because this game is like there's a few things wrong with it.
Ooh,
As far
heard
as,
it here
like-
first, guys.
As far as like occasional like hiccups and glitches in the game,
Mhm.
it's not that bad. But
You guys can do a little better.
yeah, Pigeon Rat 6 at again looking good,
Oh,
right? I think it's just because Tony dies a lot quickly, dies pretty quickly. No, yeah. So interactions with the queen are almost never in your favor unless you're another queen.
gotcha. Do you think Full Snail University is gonna run a new strategy here? They've been trying to run the berries. Hasn't been working. out.
Maybe,
I think they're gonna go full military.
probably. I do want to say that Pigeon Rats does employ one of the best ledge guards in New York City. A ledge guard is
I was about to ask.
a ledge guard is a warrior designated to prevent berry runners. So what you were doing from getting into the hive to run berries.
So do you hide out in the opposing enemies like nest
Yeah,
area?
basically you just wait and then like they come up to you and they're like you're gonna try to get past you but you can't.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's the hardest part of the berry running.
Right. So he's one of the best because it's just sort of his like zone.
Gotcha. Okay.
It looks like Blue is not running berries. They're gonna run snail actually.
Oh.
Kudos to them.
And gold.
Whoa.
They are running.
Good bumping. Wait, that wasn't Richard. Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, Blue Queen is camping out orange territory. I don't know if she's retreating.
Right. Gold's running snail actually.
Yeah. Look at that snail go from
Classic.
Oh, he's going unchallenged. No one's even approaching
Yeah.
the snail. Oh, there we go.
There's a lot of help necessary.
Queens are hanging out.
Now there's a warrior there to help Blue out. Gonna get taken out though. Ooh, what a good kill though. Pretty tight. Oh, pincer attempt gets taken out. I'm gonna get one more out on left.
And that snail is left alone.
Right. Berries. Oh, well, berries. Oh, whoa, that was really good kills by Mike.
How do you know Mike's playing like that?
Because well, besides like the actual
Oh,
character
there you
showing
go.
up,
Yeah. That's so
Alright.
great. Look at that.
Before
Watching
that,
the
you
stream.
just had to memorize it. And Charles is a child when it comes to memorizing stuff like that. No, never mind. This snail is not as close as these berries for gold right now.
Really?
Yeah, 5 berries?
You think 5 berries is less than like?
Yes, absolutely less.
Wow.
Only because you could bring, like, the enemy team could ride the snail backwards.
Gotcha. Sure.
Whereas the
berries
berries,
can't go backwards.
you never take them out.
Do you think I'll be added to the patch?
No.
no,
No,
that's
I
stupid.
think that's
Yeah.
that's by design. Unfortunate. Oh my god, Mike playing with fire.
Chaos in the bottom
Right.
right.
Ooh, good kill.
Oh, we got shoe protectors.
Right.
Only 1 gold rep.
Oh, oh, Mike.
He's taking him out left and right.
Mike's a
fighting.
goddamn slugger. Whoa. that
Queen's
was-
getting involved. He's
Oh,
mad.
he gets pincered though. Really good teamwork by Blue. Oh, that was really good.
Every player besides 1 gold man.
1 gold woman.
Oh.
She gets taken out though. Gold has to ride the snail back.
Oh. Oh, a sack. But after that sack, he's practically in the net.
Whoa. Gold only needs 2 more bears while we're here.
Oh, this is coming down to the wire.
Alright.
Oh!
Snail on the. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, Miss Pincers.
Oh, Blue's got it back.
Gold still only needs 2 more berries. Ah! Omega gets taken out. Oh no, this is not looking good for Gold.
Oh. Gold's making progress and getting that
Alright.
snail out of there. Oh, but Blue has it back.
Get in there, get in there.
Oh! And that should do it.
No!
No! A last minute bump.
Oh!
Oh!
Bumps.
Is that a
Gold
sack?
needs some more berries.
Blue needs a worker to move that snail.
Alright, this is.
Oh, he's there. Can he do it? He gets it
Oh,
done.
Pigeon Rats
Good job.
takes it. 3-0.
3-0, wow. That was an unexpected result, right?
Huh. Gotta win that one.
Great job to all the players. Look at that camaraderie. They're handshaking. They're putting their arms on each other. It's real admirable. It's great.
Where's that one?
Wait, where are we?
We're right there. Forgot to do that one.
All right, too many Alexes on gold,
Goodbye,
Sammed
everyone.
on blue, Sammed's choice.
Wait. I don't remember who won that one.
What? Which one? That one?
Yeah.
I think Pigeon Rats did.
No, they didn't.
They didn't?
No, I'm pretty sure Chinatown won. I just don't know how much. Hey, Daphne. How do you...
Who won?
Was this right?
When Chinatown played Pigeon Rats, what was the score?
I believe it was 3-0. I want to say, wait, double check. Right.
Whatever.
It's probably 3-0. They won. They lost.
All right, up next.
It was 3-0.
3-0, all right.
Take every point I can get.
All right, up next we have Too Many Alexes against Sammedit. I want to thank everyone who's tuned in here to 5 at 5 Fridays in Brooklyn, New York. The nation's only semi-regular weekly tournament for Killer Queen. And we have Too Many Alexes up against Sammedit. Sammedit coming off of that game, their last game, looking pretty good. Looking to clinch their first place spot here against Too Many Alexes. A bit of a pickup team, but a pretty strong pickup team. We have Brian Kang, Andrew Wilkening, and Kevin, backed up by two new players, Arson and an Alex. So I actually don't have two Alexes. It's very confusing. All right, Too Many Alexes early going for the snail, but they don't have a lot of military left up after Sammedit clears them out. Sammedit once again in control of the snail, moving it towards the end of the long haul. Once they get at the end of the long haul, that's when this game really starts. That's when Too Many Alexes is going to have to put some intense pressure on the snail and try to get it back into a more manageable position. Andrew Wilkening trying to get a warrior out, doesn't quite get it. This lock from blue is holding, even though gold has a speed warrior. Oh, and Andrew Wilkening sacrifices a life to get a warrior out. Both queens down one life as the blue snail comes out of the long haul. 2 warriors to 2 here. Sammedit with the objective pressure, both queens down a life. And we're going to see if Sammedit can start building on this small objective lead that they have. So far, looking good. Snail's past the right-hand gate. Oh, wow, there we go. A kill on Sam. So right now, Sam on his last life. That's a little bit scary here for this queen. This queen's got a lot of great objective pressure from her team, but she is going to have to be careful. Oh, actually, Andrew Wilkening drops the J and is also going down the last life. So that relieves a little bit of tension. Oh, wow, Sammedit goes for it. Takes out Andrew Wilkening. And Sammedit goes up 1 in the best of 5. So loser chooses, and Sammedit opts to go for the Dusk map. Sam, of course, is backed up by Sarah Greenwood, one of the most dangerous and versatile players in KQ NYC, and she's playing Speed Warrior for him right now, and that is going to be pretty powerful here on this Dusk map. On the other side, we don't really have a practiced Speed Warrior. Brian Kang, obviously a very good queen and a very good Killer Queen player all around, but doesn't play Speed Warrior quite as often. The secret might be Kevin Constantino, who occasionally plays Speed, and when he does, gets a lot done. So this is going to be really interesting to see these two teams. Too Many Alexes, interestingly enough, opening kind of a little bit of a more traditional opening with diving through the center, while Sammedit does the newer Dusk opening, which is to wrap around into your enemy's territory. And as we can see, that's worked out a little bit better for Sam. Sam has got 2 top berries in, while Gold right now is struggling to get 1 top berry, and they've got 2 bottom berries in. So that might just be a little bit of inexperience from their runners. Arson and Alex, maybe not the most, two relatively new players, don't quite know the meta or what they're supposed to be doing at any given time. All right, so this blue team with 3 top berries, now 4 top berries in, trying to close out this game. And let's see if they can do it. Sam coming in here to clear out his blue hive. Can he open it up for this runner? He does. They find a gap, and the last top berry comes in. Unfortunately, it cost Sarah Greenwood her life, so she's going to have to speed back up. And Warrior, it looks like she's going to come out of Vanilla on the left-hand side. And very nice moves there from Sam. That was Brian Kane coming in for a kill, but Sam bobs right around it. And we've got all tops in for this blue, which is a very dangerous situation for this gold team. That having been said, Econ is not actually moving that fast for blue. They only have 1 berry runner, which means that when that berry runner dies, there's a long gap between when they respawn, get a berry, and come back out. So Gold does not have as much pressure on them as one might expect if this were, say, a 2-2 rather than a 3-1. But Gold also doesn't really have an objective of their own. They're kind of hunting around. They haven't even killed Sam once, so a military victory seems very, very far off, especially considering that there's only 5 berries left for this blue team. Let's see. Okay, too many Alexes is up on the snail. They're moving it. I think that snail is a slow snail. Yeah, that's a slow snail. So they're going to try to put on a little bit of objective pressure, but pretty much any time this blue team wants, they can go down and get a little bit of snail pullback. So much military right now has to be spent on just preventing these berries from coming in. As I say that, another berry comes in for blue, and they're at 4 lower berries. But a big clear from this gold military puts blue down to 1 warrior. That is just Sarah Greenwood, though. She's very dangerous. Oh, a nice pickup on Sam. Sam down 1 life. Andrew Wilkening down 1 life. Another blueberry comes in. A second blueberry comes in, and we are at 1 cycle for this blue hive. 2 berries in, and it is over. Can this gold team hold this econ down in time for their snail to get into position? Blue team, Sam is down to his last life. Blue team down to their last queen. The snail is very, very close in emergency situation. But gold will need to leave at least 1 ledge guard in place because even just 1 berry sneaking in. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a berry bounce there, I think, for Sam. And gold ties it up 1-1 in the best of 5. This means Samdit is going to take us to the, what have we not played? Night map? Going to take us to the night map. Now, if Samdit wins this, that means Too Many Alexes gets to choose from any map. All maps will be new since we've played all the maps after this one. So whoever loses this one is actually in a pretty good position to decide to go to their strongest map and bring this game back into their column, get another win. So this is a very interesting match between these 2 teams. A lot of great play on both sides. An exciting match from 2 teams that seem like they are pretty good complements of each other. All right, here we go. We have an opening here, traditional opening. Both queens rise to the center, fighting over the center gate, and it looks like Andrew Wilkening wins it. He gets a kill on Sam. This is going to mean that Sam has a very hard time getting his speed warrior out. Sarah Greenwood still without a gate. Looks like she's going to try to pick up this left gate. She does get out. Okay, that's going to relieve a little bit of pressure for Sam. And right now, gold hasn't actually started running an objective, which means that Sam's got a lot less pressure on it than you might think. All right, gold ledge guard in place, and again, no objective here from this gold team. They're really kind of looking for these kills, and I don't know if they're going to pick too many of them up from an experienced team like this. Another berry coming in, and we've got half hive, I believe, yeah, half hive for Samdit. And again, just now, maybe a little bit of objective pressure, but the snail rider hops off for gold. And blue looking like they are in control of this game, even with Sam going down early in those first 30 seconds. Which, normally can be very deadly for a team to lose in the first 30 seconds. Samdit has held on 5 berries left for blue. Sarah Greenwood is out and doing a lot of work trying to take out some of these runners, some of these workers, clearing out her hive. And yeah, right now we have a situation where gold is trying to put all of their military pressure on this hive. trying to slow this econ down. But it doesn't look like it's going to get slowed down much. Andrew Wilkening, Gold Queen in the blue hive. That's never a good sign when your queen is your primary ledge guard. Another 2 berries come in. 2 berries left. 1 cycle for this blue team to take this map. And let's see if this gold team can hang on. This is a very tough position they're in. Not a lot of objective pressure to push back on this. Gold ledge guard. That is Kevin Constantino doing his best. Andrew Wilkening goes down, though. Kevin all alone, gets warded off. Okay, last berry coming in for blue, and that is it. Samdit goes up to 2. It is now 2-1 in this match. What is right now in position to be probably the glory match, actually. All right, go Sox from Tyler Moe. You're doing great, guys. Use the Elgato card for capture. Yes, we do use an Elgato card. We have an Elgato inside of this, it's not really a tower, this inside this desktop. Oh no, actually that's not true. We used to have that, but it didn't work. So now we have an Elgato, one of these little, I guess, USB plugins. And it's worked out really well for us, actually. The installed one was great until it just stopped working entirely. So so that was too bad. And it's a little bit more expensive. This USB capture card, maybe a little bit less reliable, but also if it goes down, it's very easy to replace. Okay, here we go. Opening up into the Dusk map. Too Many Alexes choosing to go to the Dusk map, a map that they looked very strong on, and I think took when they last met this team. Is that right? Yes, that is correct. And we have them opening a much more traditional snail route, while Samdit is going for this kind of new style econ. They've got 3 of the top berries in. They're going to try to get at least 1 more in. There we go. Maybe 1 more coming. There we go. Okay, 1 more top berry left. Which on this map really is a very, very scary position for the other team. Once those top berries are in, the bottom berries are not, not trivial to get in, but much, much easier than these top berries. It's much easier for your warriors to clear for you. It's much easier to kind of juke your opposing warriors. Oh, nice kill there from Andrew Wilkening. Catches Sam on the apex. And this snail is moving. This snail with speed is moving. Blue trying to position themselves to get something done. Oh, get wiped out, though. Sarah Greenwood, and I believe that's Rod, taking out that Snail Rider and the defending warrior. And all top berries in for blue, and they're getting some snail pullback. This looks like a very strong game for Samdit. Maybe able to close it out here. Gold Snail moving again. Not quite enough of a hop off there. A Gold Queen. Oh, wow. 2 very weird kills. All warriors. No, Sarah Greenwood now, the only warrior out for blue. All top berries in, and the snail is moving again. We have Kevin Constantino down there as the snail defender. Trying. Oh, there he goes. He kills 1. Sarah Green coming in. Oh, and Sarah Greenwood. Kevin Constantino takes her out, and this snail is very close. That is very bad for this blue team. The snail is close enough that they cannot ignore it. Sam is going to have to spend a lot of his energy down here. Oh, no! Wow, nice turnaround. Takes out Andrew Wilkening and Kevin Constantino, and that might buy blue enough time. 2 berries left for blue. They're getting a little bit of pullback. This is a nail biter here. Actually, that's a lot of snail pullback. That is very bad for gold. They were in position to close this game out, and now it looks like a much tougher proposition. They're in control of the snail again. Kevin goes down. Oh! Andrew Wilkening dives in just in time. A bad bump. Sam goes down. And Too Many Alexes ties it up, 2-2. And Samdit is going to choose our final map between day and night. Excellent choice there from Too Many Alexes, choosing to go to a Dusk map, a map where they're a little bit stronger. However, they are now moving on to a map where where Samdit did a quite strong job and won, I believe, on that first day map. So this is going to be a tough battle for Too Many Alexes. Day map in some ways a little bit more dangerous, especially that beginning fight for snail control. That's when veterancy comes in handy. And right now, Samdit has a lot more veterans on their crew than Too Many Alexes. But Too Many Alexes, a great showing here, especially considering that they have two relatively new players. And it looks like Too Many Alexes is trying to go berries. One of their warriors maybe didn't have a berry, unfortunately. And okay, Andrew Wilkening going down there at the beginning. Samdit looking for a snail, but Sarah Greenwood goes down in the long hall trying to defend that snail. And right now there's kind of a soft lockout here for this gold. Oh, but a little bit of an overreach from Gold Warrior. Andrew Wilkening, though, still controlling these gates. Still making sure. Oh no, Kevin Constantino goes down as well. So what looked like a glimmer of hope, a lot of control there for a second from Too Many Alexes, has withered away, and now they have no warriors up against 3 warriors, and one of those, remember, is Sarah Greenwood. Samdit has moved the snail outside of the long hall. One gold warrior out, coming over to get a little bit of stoppage on this snail. Slow it down just a little bit, because right now gold doesn't really have an objective. They looked like they opened berries, but unfortunately didn't get either of their first 2 berries in. Andrew Wilkening going down to his last life. Once again without warriors, looking to get anything together. Neither warrior comes out. Sarah Greenwood comes in for the sweep, and Samdit takes a great series, 3-2. All right, Pigeon Rats on gold, Too Many Alexes on blue, Pigeon's choice. Yeah, let's do it. Blue. Ooh. Nope, okay, there we go. All right, up next we have Pigeon Rats up against Too Many Alexes. For those wondering, I believe, yeah, that means Samdit right there with that win clinches the first place spot, probably. Yeah, definitely in the round robin, meaning that they are guaranteed to go to the glory. And we right now have a 4-way tie for second place, although that's going to start to shake out right now. So these 2 teams, if you're wondering what's on the line, is a shot at the glory match. Whoever takes this is going to go into a playoff with whoever wins the next match between Chinatown and Full Snail University. And then those 2 will play, and then we will have our second place, and then that team will go into the glory match against this very dominant team of Samdit. Looking very good, very strong. Am I going to be joined by Tiana Tan?
Yeah,
Tiana, our scene mom. Is that the term, scene mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our scene mom here.
You're a scene dad.
I'm the scene midwife.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Why don't we both be scene moms?
Why doesn't Pigeon Rats have a team page? They're legit.
That's true. They are legit. I don't know. They just they haven't gotten on that yet. All right. 3 berries here run for Too Many Alexes.
I love
on
all
this
the
opening.
econ.
Yeah, there's a lot of econ tonight. Oh, 2 more
New
berries
York's
coming
the
in for Pigeon
econ
Rats.
scene now.
It kind of is. It's a little weird.
Which is kind of funny because we were the original
It's true.
snail scene, right?
It's true. It's true. Well, we're always a little bit ahead
I
of
feel
the
like
maybe.
if
Maybe
I'm
that's our
wrong, that'll
advantage.
offend people, so I'm sorry.
I think a lot of other scenes. I think that a lot of scenes with this new update are running. Thank you, Rob. Are running econ. I think econ's just more viable now than it used to be.
I think econ's just kind of fun too.
It is
it's
also more
interesting.
fun.
Right?
It is also more fun. All right, we have all tops in for Pigeon Rats. A very nice position for them to be in. What's not nice is that they only have 2 warriors and they're down to
Snap,
1.
Crackle.
And right now, I believe that's Brian Kang is hunting Mustafa. Ooh, nice turnaround kill there for Mustafa.
No.
But can he translate that
Damn,
into a
that
warrior?
was a great stick kill from Kev.
Yeah, Moose is okay. He's gonna get his
kinda
speed
weird,
warrior
but it
out.
worked.
Anthony's
Oh,
out.
they're running a split.
Yeah, split from Too Many Alexes. Actually, this is a great idea. They're gonna maybe get this last top berry in, but there's no pushback
No,
on
they
this
did 2
snail.
top.
Oh,
And
they missed their run.
It's all good though. It's all good.
Okay,
We have
so
some newer players on their team, so I
yes,
think that's why.
Yep. Too many Alexes, but only 1 Alex. strangely.
Oh
I think.
my! Do you see that weird That turnaround.
Oh, nice moves
that was
here
unfortunate.
from Anthony, taking out the defending
Yeah.
Snail Warrior. And as I say that, Brian Kang takes him down.
Wilk is on last though.
Wilkening's on last life, and this blue team has managed to miss these
The
top
thing-
berries several times. They only have
Yeah.
2 top berries.
And
oh
it's
man.
weird to me that gold isn't running. And they have like pretty easy, and they have no ledge. They have pretty easy.
I
ledge.
know, yeah, it's a little
That,
weird.
they didn't have ledge. Oh,
They
nice.
need to get a lot more pullback though. Oh, last berries come in for blue. Sorry.
They
I
tried to
missed
go on that kill for Wilk, which was smart, I think.
And too many Alexes goes up 1 in the best of 5. So that was a strong game opening.
Is
for
this how
Pigeon
Alex
Rats.
is a spell?
Yes. If it's a plural with an X, it's an ES.
I don't know many words that end in X.
Fax. How do you spell faxes?
You're right.
Yeah. Taxes.
Okay, I get it, Charles. You're right. You're always
Flaxes.
right. Oh God. Ew, I don't
I
like
think
that
flax
word.
is the plural of flax, actually. Like flax is just, there is no singular flax. It's a collection of
God.
things. Okay, so Too Many Alex is up 1 against Pigeon Rats. Tiana, what do you think of these little icons I put on the
I really
the
like
Kaz
them.
there?
They're
Yeah.
super cute.
And I think it makes it much easier to figure out where people are.
It'll be easy for like when people do commentary, especially because I feel like it often gets mixed up. You know,
This
skulls
is,
and abs, stuff
exactly,
like that.
yeah. This is an idea that Rob Newhouse
Oh, really?
was
It's
insisting on
great.
for a long time. I think some
I
other
love
scenes
it.
did
I
it
think some
first.
other scenes like have something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other scenes do squares. They don't do the actual characters.
I kind of like this just because it's like it's even more intuitive. It's like overlapping them.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I love it. I mean, it's especially been useful
It's
because
kind of cute too because it looks like they're on the stream too.
It's true. Yeah, they're playing this game as well. Our avatars.
They literally are.
What I should do though is like turn the outer ones to look inwards at the queen because that's often the way that the actual people playing the game are looking because everyone's looking towards the center. But I wanted to have the 2 teams facing each other. So.
Got it.
Anyway, all right. So we have Pigeon Rats running Econ against a flood from 2 Alexes. Oh my gosh.
God, pure savagery.
This is exciting.
Yo,
Very
Flood
exciting.
Flood is the new meta.
And Flood is pretty good. Blue, for some reason, not getting any warriors out when they have the opportunity.
I know they had like the perfect.
There. They'll have one opportunity to get 1 warrior out.
Gold could have shut them out there because those 2
Oh, well,
warriors
yeah,
went to the
yeah,
wrong gate.
absolutely.
Like,
I think I said earlier, Pigeon Rats is such a good team, but their lockout is really not as strong as it could be, considering how good their warriors are.
yeah,
They
agreed.
just kind of can't get in position often.
Oh, and that warrior
Oh!
kicked the berry out.
Yeah, that's rough. And actually, Moose, I think, down to 1 warrior, 2 warriors, 1 ledge guard in place.
2 ledge guards.
2 ledge guards in place. Oh, there we go.
Seems
All
a
right.
bit excessive.
All right. Richard, the ledge
Oh,
guard
okay,
from way
great
back.
clear. Great clear just now from Gold Queen.
Yeah,
So that puts
three
them
berries
up.
left. Richard goes down. Richard should have bailed there. Richard didn't need to hold that. He's ahead on berries. He'd be better alive.
They're tied actually now.
They're tied now.
That happened
yeah.
fast.
That did happen. That's the flood. That's the power of the flood.
The power of the flood.
Oh, nice defense
Oh,
there.
almost.
Excellent defense from
Oh,
Marion.
oh, and those kick
Maybe
throughs.
Marion's the new ledge guard for Pigeon Rats. That was very impressive.
I feel like Marion would be good at it just because she's so good at whiffing.
She is. And
So
she's, very
she's
patient.
good at avoiding death as a result.
Exactly, exactly. So Gold's gonna look for a clear over here. Can they get it? They do. 1 berry left for Gold to 3 for Blue. 1 berry coming in. Oh, and
Okay.
Mustafa nearly kicks a berry in for Blue. Very nearly kicked a berry in for Blue.
That would have been
That would have
awesome.
been very embarrassing.
He wanted a more
All right,
exciting game.
Final berry
I
coming in.
respect that.
Can it? No, dives out. All right, Gold berry coming in. Ooh,
Oh,
dives too
good
fast.
clear.
All right, Skulls has a berry. Can they find an opening? They cannot.
Wow, they
Lots of
almost.
bouncing. Yeah,
They're doing a good job of.
pincers. Oh, it comes in at the very last moment. Pigeon
Unfortunate.
Rats tying it up. Was that a kick into a worker in the hive? How did the, I didn't see
feel
that
like
last.
that's like the tough part about berries now because they're so bouncy. So you
They
don't
are.
want to kick them into the hive. Like you don't want to kick them through the little
Oh
gap.
yeah, no, absolutely.
So then you
yeah.
get nervous trying to kick it out, and then sometimes you leave it in there, and then someone spawns and it runs it. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
feel
a
like the
mess.
berries could be a little heavier. Like I like how bouncy they are, but like it can be pulled back a little bit. I like these
think so.
berries better than old berries.
I actually agree with
but
that. Maybe
they should have a little bit more.
a little
gravity.
more heft. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's annoying when you're like, oh, I'm going to kick it through the gap, and you kick it
Right.
and it just sails into the air. and
Right.
It's like,
exactly.
well, why is the gap even there?
Exactly.
Gotta
Yeah,
get the
no,
lightest
that's a
tap.
really good point.
Okay, so here we go. Actually, speaking of Econ coming back, do you know? I think they kept the speed up, right? That's why Econ is viable now because they sped up the
Yeah.
cycling.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
exactly.
I'm glad they took
It just
that
took
into
so long before, and
Exactly.
well, it's also the added berry patches helps.
Yes.
So.
Okay, another flood here from this blue team. They get 4 berries in. and
Wow,
I-
has FSU inspired a movement?
I mean, Flood's really good. Flood
I-
is really surprisingly good.
Okay.
Especially
Charles
against
is
a
also a
team.
psychopath.
Especially well, look, if you're up against a
Yeah.
team that has a little bit of a weak block,
Honestly, and
Like-
a full mill team.
yeah, and a team that's
They're
usually
not
doing
running
full mill.
anything, so you
Yes.
have all the time in the world to get your
Yes.
warriors out later.
Exactly.
Especially
So-
if they're not like aggressively pursuing you to
No,
kill you.
that is definitely true. And actually, as we see that Pigeon Rats went up
Okay.
to full mill, they get a queen kill, but it's still like the pressure's on them.
Yeah.
Let's see if they get on this snail. They
It's
do.
just it's a time bomb for
yeah,
them.
Alex is popping onto this snail, gonna try to. And
But
now.
which of the many
Which of the
Alexes?
Oh wow! All right,
Wow,
lots of weird bouncing.
that work almost bounced that bouncer.
Oh wow!
Wow,
All right,
great pick.
Anthony gets taken out by Andrew Wilkening, and the snail's moving it, and
Nice.
Barry's all right. Barry's now gonna start another cycle comes in.
Ooh,
That's
and they're wiped.
That's a big cycle. Yeah. Oh!
Ooh.
Andrew Wilkening down to his last life.
Wilkening playing a little like
Little too fast.
unnecessarily aggressive.
Yeah, especially when he's got so much objective advantage. Like, just sit
But
back.
he just cray, you know.
He is.
Yeah,
He
know what
likes
I'm
to-
saying.
He likes to take it to the limits.
Push it to the limit.
All right, Barry Runner trying to get him for blue. A very weird situation here where the queens are just bouncing over and over again. Snail's not moving.
Wilk and Moose literally just 50-50ing up there.
Oh, blue coming in for a clear. Do they get it? They
Oh,
do
they
get
kind
the
of.
clear, but they dive out. All right, nice coordination there. Both the warrior and the queen dive out,
Whoa.
and the warrior and the queen chase it. So and they're gonna
Agreed.
get a variant. So nice coordination there from this blue
There
team.
you go.
For a pickup team especially. Excellent,
Mm-hmm.
excellent work. All right, Andrew Wilkening still trying to open up his hive. He dives out, but a berry comes in anyway. This let like 2 warriors and a queen there, and a berry manages to come in. They got
That's the
oh,
beauty
no!
of.
Oh no! Marion kicks a berry in.
Oh, that's the worst
Marion
feeling.
Berry.
It's so.
The Marion Berry.
She is. Her name is Berrien.
Marion.
See.
Oh man, that's terrible. All right.
I would
One
honestly
berry left
kind
for
of
this
try to
blue
go for a
team.
queen kill right now.
Yeah, I agree.
They're giving him all the room in the world.
It's true, and they didn't. They had basically locked.
Like,
and they didn't hold
they
it
don't
once
really
again.
need Moose up there, in my
They do
opinion.
need Moose. They need Moose and 2 legendaries.
No, I
There's
mean, if the
one
queen was
warrior.
diving down to get a gate,
Oh yeah, Moose
he
should
didn't
follow.
need to stay up
yeah,
there.
Moose should
Yeah.
follow absolutely. Moose is not necessarily the ledge part of this.
Right.
Oh no!
Oh, the jukes.
Oh no, it wasn't a juke. Richard
It
left
was?
to kill the warrior, and he just
Oh,
flew right over the worker.
no.
And that means that blue goes
Oh,
up
That's the worst.
2-1.
But honestly, insanely good patience by that worker. Like,
mhm.
saw like the perfect opportunity
Yep.
and then ran it in.
Yep, I believe that was Alex, a newer
Yeah.
player. So excellent work
Kev's
there.
friend, I believe.
Yeah, from Kevin's friend Alex.
Yeah.
Alex.
One
2.
of the many
One
Alexes.
of the Alex. We're just drowning Alexes here.
True. True.
And this means Pigeon Rats gets to choose any map from the pool. So we've played all maps now. All maps are new.
They could tie it up here.
That's right. I think so. Pigeon Rats took the second game on night. So yeah, they're gonna go to night. And this is Pigeon Rats' best chance to tie the game, tie the games up, and take it to a fifth match. But Too Many Alexes did not look too bad on this map.
Yeah. That's true.
They flooded, I believe. Have they
Yeah.
flooded every single game so far?
I didn't see the day.
This last day that we just played? I'm pretty sure they flooded on that day.
Yeah, on this one, but I didn't see the first. Oh, is that
The first one was dusk.
Oh, what did they do on dusk?
I think they flooded.
Damn, savagery.
Yeah. So Too Many Alexes, Too Many Floods here up against Pigeon Rats. Let's see how these two teams open, if this is going to be as wacky as all of these other
Looks
games.
like they're not going flood this time.
No, 2 berries run for gold, while blue looks like it's trying to put together a full mill? A full mill with heavy speed. Or no, they're trying to put together a speed mill? Yeah, that's unclear what they're running.
Speed snail, I believe, because
Yeah, you're
that
right,
the
you're right.
stripes is their objective.
Yep. There's
Oh,
no
no.
gate now, though.
Oh, it's 1-3 berries.
No, I think that's just because they can't get control of snail.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. And Arson there, the stripes, goes down. Nice moves from both of these new players.
Arson
by
is
the
a
way, on this
great
team.
name, by the way.
It is. I had Arson in.
Oh, he's one of your
class.
students?
Yeah, this last January.
Oh.
In my Thinking About Games class,
Awesome.
Game Studies class. It was great. Okay, Blue right now fighting for control of the snail because that is their only objective pressure. They've done a good job of whittling down this gold military. They've stopped a lot of these berries from coming in.
They don't really have control of that snail, though.
Not really, but they try to move a little bit. Nice moves there from Mustafa taking
Like,
out
I feel like
warriors.
it costs more time because I think he's been going speed and then just kind of dying on it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it actually, like, I don't know. I mean, there's a few enough berries in that maybe a switch into 2-2 would be good for this.
They have one in. They're only really 4
Okay,
behind.
now the snail is actually legitimately moving
Okay,
for this.
nice.
For this
Good
blue
for
team.
them.
But the snail rider doesn't know about the jump off, so that's slowing them down a little bit as well.
He shall learn. He shall learn.
All right, so we are almost to the waterfall here for this blue team, and that's a pretty good,
yeah.
that's a pretty good amount of. Oh no! the
Fortunately,
Russian-
they
both
died
warriors go down.
Well, they still have ledge guard.
They still have the ledge guard. That's Kevin Constantino on ledge,
Dude,
doing his
and it's
best.
not looking great.
Doing his best.
Okay, well.
He threatens the worker out, but can he get back? Okay, gets back into the hive.
Nice.
All right, Kevin.
No, but see, here's the tough part here.
The
So-
bounces.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's exactly
yeah.
the situation I was trying to
Oh!
Good kill, though.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so this is. Oh no,
Ooh.
Kevin's down.
I think he got stuck on
Yep,
or
yep,
something.
I think that's correct. So we have
Ooh, I
Queen
hate
and
that
Speed
feeling.
Warrior in for this ledge guard, waiting for this ledge guard.
And the
to come
snail's coming
up.
back.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to do when you're up on berries and you just have an opportunity to do a little snail
Take
pullback.
away everything from them,
Yeah,
and then you can
exactly.
slowly just run those berries
Exactly.
in.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Econ is that it's pressure that
You can
doesn't
always
go
come back
away.
to it.
Yeah. I want to recommend, by the way, anyone who's coming out to Coronation, hopefully Rob will bring some of this delicious beer he makes.
Yeah, he
It
makes
all
some good sour
smells
beer.
like feet. That's the bad news. It all smells like feet. But some of it's very good. Some
Good
of it
feet.
also tastes like feet.
Tasty feet.
There's some things that
It
just
sounds
smell like
so
feet.
unpleasant that it's a sour beer that tastes like feet.
Yeah, it's you wouldn't think it's as
Nothing
good
like
as it is.
sour feet, though. Now that's bad.
No, sour feet are worse. But
Sour feet are literally the worst.
Rob's still getting used to being a small time brewer. I'm sure he'll get the
A
beer that
small
tastes,
town brewer.
that tastes like sour feet.
Shout out to Small Town Brewery.
Yeah. Is there a place called Small Town Brewery?
Yeah, they're like the major sponsors. They're the ones that do Not Your Father's Root
Oh,
Beer.
that's right. That's right. Yes, that is correct. Yes. Shout out to them. Thank you for supporting Killer
Yeah.
Queen.
Oh,
you
by
want
the
to sponsor
way.
Coronation?
Dude, I honestly, we're trying to find some sponsors for Coronation, by the way. I'll let you guys know about that. Me and Charles have big plans for Coronation.
Yeah.
So
should
we'll
be
keep
exciting.
you guys updated
We'll
on
see
that.
if any of them pan out.
Yeah, I think they will.
Some of them.
We're starting earlier than usual.
That is true.
So, promise.
All right, this blue snail is very close now, and there have not been a lot of berries moved for a very long time. Too many Alexes, not with a lot of warriors at the moment, basically with only their ledge guard, leaving Andrew Wilkening to try to claw this snail forward, and he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of gold military. Ooh, nice little
No
clip in there
one's
from
even
Kevin Constantino.
ledging
But there's no
anymore.
ledge. The ledge is gone. Is Gold going to realize? Yes, Gold is going to realize this, but the ledge is back just in time. Excellent work there from Kevin Constantino.
Good use of the wrap.
Yes. Okay. All of the snail defenders cleared again. Can they get this moving?
Come on, baby.
Somehow two Alexes has kind of...
I don't know what Wilkening was.
That
They're
was
trying
like
to
a
be
last,
spicy.
Yeah, last minute dive. That
Trying to
didn't
be
work
spicy.
out. And Wilk is down to his last life. That's a tough place to be here for any queen.
At least they have. Oh, okay.
At least they have a warrior? No, they do not. The warrior is dead. Is there another warrior coming anytime soon? It doesn't look like
Well,
it.
they have Kev out still, but he's kind of, confined
He's
to
locked
ledge.
in that. Yeah, he's locked in that ledge. Oh, they go for a pincer on the queen, but Mustafa's
And
a
that
little
snail
too
is coming
smart.
all the way back. That progress that took so
Yeah,
much
it's almost
heartfelt
all gone.
effort is gone.
And the runners are going back into the hive. 3 berries left.
Nice.
Oh no, this is rough. This is rough. BK out, but now
And
Kevin
Moo's getting some
Constantino
good
goes
picks.
Down. 2 berries left for Gold.
Oh, but that snail.
1 berry left for Gold.
my
The
God.
snail is not. Noah's looking at the snail. Moose is coming around.
Oh my
that was
God.
very close.
Oh
All
my
right, They're gonna
God.
get some speed pull back.
That was almost so
That
free.
was really rough.
So free.
I was having flashbacks to the Charlotte tournament. All right. So
Oh,
here we
man.
go. Moose coming in, trying to get this last berry in. Can he get it in?
Oh!
Nice bump from Richard. And Pigeon Rats ties it up. We are going to the 5th
And now it's spicy.
game. And so Too Many Alexes has a choice between Dusk and Day here. Let's see what they go with for our final game in what has turned out to be a very
Which ones
exciting
did they
match.
lose again? They lost at day and at dusk. Right?
They lost the 2 nights.
the 2 nights?
Yeah, they lost on night, and then they won on dusk, and then
So
Pigeon
Pigeon Rats
chose
really
night.
has no.
This is going to be rough for Pigeon Rats.
Yeah.
They're going to a map they haven't won on.
Yeah.
Because right now they've only won on night so far. So
They can go to the one they were they're closer to winning on, though. I mean, there's some maps you know you lost just because you guys were dumb. You know?
yeah, that does happen. Sometimes you lose because you're dumb.
Yeah, that's me every day.
Oh, that's it. Sometimes we win. We win sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so here we go. Too Many Alex is electing to go to the day map where they ran berries last time. Are they going to run them again?
Hell yeah, they
yes,
are.
they
Except
are.
they're-
That
okay,
is
no, they
a
are flooding.
flood. That is
They
a
are flooding.
genuine flood, everybody.
None
Oh
of none of
my
that fake
gosh.
stuff. That's real.
And now I think
And they got no one stopping them.
importantly, oh my God, so many
Oh,
berries.
great kill from Moose though. That's
But
sick.
half the hive is already done for blue. Now there is a snail moving for Pigeon Rats this time. That's the good thing.
And
is
that snail's actually
they
going-
are actually running an objective this time instead of going to full mill, and that might be
That might be the game changer.
that might be the game changer here. Although there's a berry in the hive. These berries are coming. Come on, ledging on day should be perfect. You can shut this hive down. All right, so we got 5 berries left for blue. The snail is past the warrior gate for
Oh, and
gold.
Queen's coming up for a
Queen's
clear.
coming up to clear. Oh, does get it, and 4
Yes.
berries left for blue. And yeah, this snail just isn't
Ooh,
moving
Moose
fast
was trying
enough. Moose goes down. He's got 1 warrior left. He's coming over. That's Marion coming over to ledge. This is looking really rough for these rats. Oh, Moose dies. Trying to tag a gate, gets caught out.
Oh,
Marion
Marion
goes for the kill.
Psycho. I
dies.
love it.
2 berries
Delicious.
left. 1 berry
Oh my
coming
god.
up.
Oh my god. That was so tight.
1 berry coming. 1 berry left for blue. It's coming up. This is it for gold. Can they hold this last berry? Maybe get a couple of queen kills. They have no gates. Gate control is very strong for 2 Alexes.
Oh no.
A bounce.
Oh
Both the
no.
workers go down, but there's a berry in the hive, and it goes in. And Too Many Alexes taking
I couldn't
it
even speak. This is one of the worst
3-2.
commentators. I was literally like just watching. Like,
That's all right. That's why I'm here.
yes.
You're color, and I'm I'm play-by-play. That's how it works.
I love it.
All right,
Wish
Chinatown
us
on
luck.
gold, Full Snail University on blue. Chinatown's choice.
Oh, I'll take some sour beer. IPA? I'll fuck with it. Thanks, boss. Oh, am I gonna be in the glory? I don't think so. Two? Yeah, we're 2-2. Oh, I mean, if FC wins, we're tied, but they beat us, I think. 2-2. No, it's not gonna be tied for long. Oh, that was BM on the stream. What's up over here? Cody said it. Help cake you. Oh, we got Nordeck back at it. Or if we still got Cody here. Hey, Cody, it's your best friend, Matt Feldkamp. Anyway, what do you think about Chinatown versus Full Snail University? What do you think? This matchup? Give me the hot take, man. Come on.
Blue is running berries. Gold is
The new interview series.
good. No.
You haven't seen my new interview series?
Do you have an interview series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called The Hot Take. I interview players from all over the country about KQ. And they tell me how bad I am. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I've released 4 episodes. The 5th one is in production.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where can I get those kind of
They're on YouTube, on the Team Break YouTube page.
Okay.
Like branded content. Only barely though.
Barely.
You wouldn't even know. You'd think it was just me doing something dumb. Which, really. Anyway, enough of the shameless plug.
You have 5 berries left for blue. But really good snail progress, right?
Blue team coming up to 3 warriors, losing 1. Looks like that was Tiana, yep. But they're holding this snail down, trying to make sure it doesn't move too far. A lot of teams running berries today. A lot of fun on the day map.
Why is that?
Oh, it's a little tight. We're having some fun, man.
Cool.
No, honestly, if you're the weaker team militarily, I think the berries are the better bet. Because you only need really 2 warriors to run around.
That's true, yes.
And you can always, in a pinch, you can try to like pull the snail back, which doesn't require as much effort, I think, as pushing the snail in the first place. And I don't have a justification for that. It's just a feeling.
Fair enough.
And I can't fight this feeling anymore. Blue's struggling, getting back to 1 warrior, getting a 2nd warrior. Never mind.
No, I think blue is doing really, really good, except for the 1 queen life.
The 1 queen life and the snail being pretty advanced.
But they like.
But these berries are well on their way.
Yeah.
Only 2 more. And no famine in sight. Ray up in the hive now to really guard this, but giving up all the gates in the exchange. So if those gold warriors go down, it'll be tough to get them back out.
Also, blue is running the snail back.
Yeah, Charles making the smart play, I think, the heady play, and finding some room to move the snail instead. One of those gold warriors goes down, and he sees his opportunity to run a berry. This is a much closer fight now, even with this one. Ooh, there they go. Tiana's still trying to get this clear. That queen is going to pose a big threat. And Charles goes back to the snail. Maybe he'll get speed. Oh, gold team without a warrior. This was the case I was very worried about. Ray trading a life to get out of that hive. Wanted to get out unscathed.
The berry's getting in, and it's in, right?
Yeah, that'll be it. Unless there's a death. Yeah, that'll be it. FSC takes game 1.
Economic victory.
Day map, Econ. On the way back. Oh, sorry, I marked Chinatown. I meant to mark FSC. Oh, man. I have to play a tiebreaker game. Oh, Samdet's the team that's winning right now. We took them to game 3, I think. Yeah. Or game 5. Game 5.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the best of 3. So.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. How you feeling, Rod?
I'm really happy that I'll be in the glory match.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's my 2nd glory match.
Was the first one with Sam as well?
I don't remember. Probably it's the first one, but I wanted to be like.
You don't have a framed picture on your wall from your first glory match?
No, just a video.
I think my first glory match, I was on some like random team and I was running objective a long time ago. Before I got picked up by the Teamwork Super Creek. Teamwork, man. Twerk.
Is that like pre-break team?
Yeah. We were the ones who took the national title. We had Damish and Turbo and Wyatt. Carissa. And me.
Sounds like a really, really strong team.
Yeah, well, they didn't, no one was really like that worried about us at the beginning. I mean, people knew Damish was on the up. And Turbo was a good speed warrior. We could already see that. And Wyatt, of course, well respected. But Carissa and I were kind of the gamble, right? I mean, back then, I had only made my name for myself as a strong Googler. And that wasn't really saying much back then. I mean, it was Sarah and then me. And then, I mean, we were the only 2 who went from Google to the first Bumble Bash. So it was, we were the unknown. We were the shadow scene of New York, and now look at us.
What do you say it's the best scene ever?
Google?
No, like
in New York?
New York.
Oh, New York City? Yeah, I would say so. And I'm not just like saying it to be like, just like trite. Like, people talk about like all the things we get, and they, they're not going to let us forget our privilege. Pride private cabs, including this one and the Google one, where we can really just control who's there.
And play non-stop.
Right, and decide how we want to play the game, which is usually sober and concentrated. But beyond that, the community hasn't really grown much, and we've had time to just kind of really focus and get to know everybody. And we're pretty tight-knit. I mean, like, there are some subtle rivalries, I think, but nothing like, there's no like arch rivals, I think, in New York City. Everything is cordial and sportsmanlike.
Everything is teamwork.
Huh?
Basically, team break is the one who wins everything.
No, that's not true. We've lost quite a few 5v5s recently. Coming up to Charlotte, sorry. We were missing Wyatt for the majority of those, but that being said, that just speaks to Wyatt's skill, I think. And it speaks to, the strengths of other New York teams. If, on another day, FSU or Pigeon Sam would have taken it to Charlotte.
Peaches.
Over us, but yeah, that was an interesting squad. Snail, though, from Chinatown, blue team with both the objectives in their favor, except for the Queen lives.
Yeah, but they seem to be like in control of this game right now. As long as Tony doesn't do like something crazy. But I think Tony is really good survival.
Yeah. He plays with a different style than most Queens, I think, but it's less tech reliant, I think, because Tony's always had some trouble with. Oh wow, Daphne Legend. Oof, that's a bang.
Yeah, Warmberry, Snail really close.
The new tapping update really helped Tony out quite a bit because tapping was never his strong point. But he has a good sense of zoning and awareness, and you can see it. Right? He's controlling the right spaces. He has majority gate control right now, both counting and disregarding speed gates. And his team is just going to win the game for him, and that's how a Queen should play, in my opinion. I'm not saying you're not allowed to play other ways. It's like, go and do it. But if you want to win a game at the highest level, I think that's how a Queen should do it. Blue marker, number 2. FSU goes up 2-0.
2-0.
I guess winner of this has to face off against my squad.
Yeah, too many Alexes.
And FSU did beat us, so they will have the tiebreaker over us. But that being said, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they'll play us for it, and then the winner of that will play you.
Got it.
So. Going on a dust map. Really no choice to do that. FSU looking for 1, 2, 3 top berries. And this gold team is winning this now. Oh, Tiana putting pressure on me. Ooh, so close. Drew missing that top berry. I'll call him out on it. I don't care. Alright, so, ooh, a nice dive by Tony. Not letting that berry under him. We saw some good clean stuff.
Blue now has only 1 warrior.
Nice. And now they have 9. Way to curse them, man. They were doing so well until you said something. Just kidding. They're saying left gate. Victor's saying left gate, left gate. And guess what?
Gate.
The blue queen. Oh, the blue team gets one out, but the reinforcements come. Just a bit behind schedule.
And
Drew making a crazy play with a snail.
Oh,
already in the net.
Forgot about the snail.
Look at
and
that.
They did too.
I slept on that one. There it is. Chinatown takes it. Going to game 4. No more 3-0s. Everyone's warmed up. We're seeing some good games now. Oh, well, Full Snail beat Pigeon Mats 3-0. Oh, and Chinatown beat Pigeon Mats 3-0. Oh, no. Pigeon Mats. Take my love. Who did they beat, though? They beat
Full Snail.
FSU. 3-0 too. Huh. Pigeon-Rats is the team of 3-0s.
So many sweeps.
Yeah, even the first one against Sandbag. Only 3-0s. One way or the other. No messing around. You win or you lose. Just like a Game of Thrones. That's really just all games. Game of Thrones is you win or you die, I think.
Yeah, most truly you die.
Yeah. Ooh, and there's the timing from Daphne. She's got that on.
Tony,
Wow.
until his last life now.
But these 6 berries are for this blue team. Nothing to be trifled with.
Tony's death was so good.
He plays it tight.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Oh, that berry's in that hive. Don't touch it. There it is. 3 more berries. 3 more berries for FSU. What is this? She says. Oh, and the
2
jump.
more.
Oh, the mad plays from Charles. He's giggling over there. Of course he is. You gotta have a little giggle. Oh.
One and
Oh, and the
was
other drone
it.
coming out stops him, but that doesn't matter. FSU takes it.
So now
3-1. Yeah, that means I have
up
to play.
against FSU.
Man, okay.
Man, poor you.
Finish my IPA. 3-1, full snail. Which means I think it's a tiebreaker.
All right, tiebreaker. FSU on gold. Too many Alexes on blue. Alex's choice.
Too many Alexes.
Best of 3.
Sure, yes, please. Don't. Thanks. So now it's a best of 3 against FSU against too many Alexes. I am quite impressed about these 2 teams. Not sure which one I'm more afraid for the glory. There we go. Now it's an actual best of 3. So yeah, I'm kind of new to the scene. I'm always impressed about all these people try-harding, and here am I try-harding to get the glory. Too many Alexes is ready. FSU is getting ready. If FSU wins this game, they will have played like 3 games in a row. Right? Oh no, it was too many. Yeah, FSU would have played a lot of games if they win this game. And they are going for the Dayberries. I'm liking this. 4 berries in. And Wilkening made a questionable choice right there. Yeah, I'll also call him out. Although Blue are running the snail really, really quickly. Look at that snail. It's already on the berry pile on the right. Blue has the advantage of warriors, but 5 in, so another berry in. Now only 6 berries left. But look at that snail. That snail is just a problem right now. 5 berries, but the snail is keep moving, and gold doesn't have any warriors, so Tony is in a really, really strange situation right here, and he got cleared right there. The snail will continue to move, and it appears to be a game for too many Alexes. Let's put this thing. Ta-da! 1-0. FSU. It's do or die right now. This game may be their last game in this 5v5 tournament. The game starts looking really, really aggressive. Bludging already. He's not getting any of those berries in. Look at that. And blue got 1 berry, so I guess you would say they are on the lead. Although not anymore. Blue is also moving his nail. I don't know why they ran the berry, but they are making split progress. A tiny little bit of split progress in both fronts. With both queens really, really playing safe. Not really going against each other, just going for the gates. And now 5 berries in for gold. That means 7 to go. I thought, like, quite frankly, there were 10 berries until 5 seconds ago. But apparently there were 12 berries each hive. Blue's nail is making a lot of progress. I would say they are starting to feel the pressure of that snail. They have to run it back. Run back. That's the bad part of the snail. You can lose progress. Although arguably it's easier to make progress in the snail. Oh no, Tony. Tony lost 1 life, and with it, it's almost sure of the game. Oh, he gave his life to have this game running for 5-10 seconds more. Oh no, look at that. Tony had to play really, really aggressively, and that's a 2-0. That's a quick sweep for too many Alexes. And there we have it. The glory will be 70 against too many Alexes.
All right, we are heading into our glory match. A best of 7 between Samdit and Too Many Alexes. This promises to be an exciting match. Samdit, obviously a well-oiled machine at this point, hailing from Google. On the other side, we have Too Many Alexes. Queen by Andrew Wilkening, a national champion. He's backed up by BK, perhaps the most storied queen in KQ NYC history. Kevin Constantino, the Mad Dog, an excellent player, surprising, tricky player. And then 2 new players, Arson over there on blue stripes and Alex on blue waffles. So this is going to be exciting. Too Many Alexes fought through 2 ties, 2 tiebreakers to be here. And let's see if Too Many Alexes can pull it out here against this Samdit team. Samdit, of course, queened by Sam himself. He is backed up on Speed Warrior. That is Sarah Greenwood, perhaps the most dangerous player in New York Killer Queen. On Skulls, we have Rod on Abs, Rob Newhouse on Stripes. He's going to be their Objective Warrior. And then over on the other side on Gold Waffles, we have Peter, who I guess will probably be Pocket Warrior or Flex, one or the other. So again, this is going to be a very exciting match here. A glory match, 5v5 Fridays in Brooklyn, New York. We are starting on the Dusk map. That's Alex's first choice. And let's see how these 2 teams match up against each other. All right, both queens meeting in the wrap. Both teams opening up with some econ. 2 berries for blue, 1 for gold. Blue Queen goes down though. So right now, Blue Queen down on Queen lives, but with the objective advantage. A lot of bumping here going on in this middle gate. And Gold is eventually able to ward away that blue warrior. 3 top berries, and it looks like maybe there's some miscommunication on the part of Sam because now they're running a snail and not econ. So it looks like that first berry was maybe either just a mistake or a bit of an insurance policy. Oh, very nice kill from Kevin Constantino on Sam as a vanilla warrior. Very impressive moves. Oh no, Sam goes down again, this time to Brian Kang, and Sam is on his last life here on this Dusk map. 1 top berry left for blue. Gold putting in, oh no, bad running, almost put in another top berry. And a big pincer in the wrap from BK and Wilkening, and Too Many Alexes with a surprisingly strong opening on the Dusk map. Now, that was Too Many Alexes' choice. Samdit now with their choice of night or day map. They're taking a little bit of a break so Sarah can check in on her daughter, Adelie. She's here. A newborn is here at 5v5. Brian McFadden, Adelie's father, is I think out with kind of a bum back, which is too bad. We wish him well. We hope he gets better soon. But that means that we're all kind of pitching in to keep Adelie company while her mom plays some very, very strong Killer Queen. And here we go. Moving on to the day map, a map that I think Samdit is probably much more comfortable on, a much more traditional map, plays a little bit more to their strengths as a coordinated traditional team. Oh no, but Samdit going down early. Very strange. It looks like he was dropping and turned around. So a little bit of a rough opening here for Samdit. But Samdit is in possession of the snail. There's no blue military out because I believe they tried to flood and didn't successfully. It's unclear what they tried to open with. And now we're on lockout for this goal. Oh, nice sweep in from Sarah Greenwood. Takes away one of Brian Kang's life. Both queens down a life. No military out for this blue team. The snail is out of the hull. And another pickup from Sarah Greenwood. Andrew Wilkening down to his last life. This is such a tough situation. Sarah looking for the hat trick. Will she get it? No! Samdit picks it up. Sam picks it up. And we're now tied 1-1 in this best of 7. And that was two very fast games, one after another. We have two teams very aggressive, taking advantage of every mistake their opponent makes. Really impressive stuff from both of these teams. Okay, too many Alexes. Moving on to the night map, the only new map left. Whoever loses this match will get to pick the next map, and that will be from any of the 3 maps we have. All maps will be new. So any team that wins is going to have to face their weak map in the next round. So we might be looking at another 2 fast games. Okay, 2 very different, similar openings. So I don't know how similar or different. No warriors for Samdit. It looks like they almost opened a flood, but they didn't flood. They only got 2 berries in. There's no ledge guard against this blue team, and they now have 5 berries in. They opened 1-3 into a 2-2. They've now got their ledge guard in place, and oh no, I believe BK's still looking to get his speed warrior out. Still looking, oh sorry, Andrew Wilkening still looking to get BK out. Oh, and Andrew Wilkening cornered in his own hive, and he goes down 1 life. But that's a lot of berries moved for this blue team. 3 berries moved for gold, though, and another quick, oh my god, a bounce in, and suddenly gold comes from behind and takes the berry lead. Still an open hive. Okay, speed can't quite get there in time. 1 more berry coming in for this blue team. Nice running there from Samdit. 4 berries left on this gold team. 5, though, for blue. Let's see some good ledge guarding here from this gold team. Can they hold it together? Nice moves here from Peter, but he can't stop that berry from coming in. It's now 4 berries to 3 with gold at the advantage. Another berry coming in for gold. This ledge guard is sleeping on the job here for blue. Cornered in the hive, and a nice bounce, meaning that the speed warrior for gold goes down. 1 berry left for gold. They are searching for it. Can they find it? Andrew Wilkening coming over and helping out on this ledge. If they can hold it off long enough. Oh no, out of position, and the final berry comes in, and Samdit goes up 1. Now I'll remind people, even though we do not have the additional notch for the best of 7, this is a best of 7. So Samdit is not yet on match point. They have to win 2 more games, and it's Alex's. It's too many Alex's choice of map, and they're of course going back to the Dusk map, the map that they look strongest on, overwhelmingly. These incredibly clever and powerful warriors here in Kevin Constantino and BK for Too Many Alexes. They're relying on them on the Dusk map to overwhelm this this more traditional, more well-oiled team in Samdit. So let's see how that gamble plays out. Oh, no, okay, they are going to Dusk. I think it was just a mistake of the stick. All right, before we hop in, once again, thanks to everyone who tuned in from all over the country to watch us here at 5v5 Fridays here in Brooklyn, New York at the NYU Game Center. We are the only quasi-weekly Killer Queen content in the country as far as I know. And we are always happy to have other teams tune in. It's always an honor. Okay, so we have 3 berries up top for blue, 2 for gold. Another berry runner coming in for gold, doesn't quite make it though. Berry runner going through the middle, and they do not find the hole. Oh, they dropped just at the last second. And gold could be looking at 4 in, but they are not. Blue right now with 4 berries in. Sam goes down 1 life. Andrew Wilkening coming in, doing a little ledge guard. He's going to have to. All top berries in for this blue team. They are running some very efficient econ. And some very nice ledge guarding coming in here from Kevin Constantino, the blue Skulls player. Oh, the long kick in, and somehow Andrew Wilkening coming out of nowhere and saving it. He saves it at the end, but he pays for it with his life. Both queens down a life. Top berry coming in for gold. 1 top berry left for gold. All tops in for blue. They are just trying to get into the bottom of this hive. Speed Warrior, though, shutting a lot of that down. 2 blue warriors now ledge guarding on this gold hive. Andrew Wilkening going down again. He is on his last life. This is a tough spot to be in. Very dangerous map. Lots of econ needing the queen to sort of dive down and stop berry runners. But you're on your last life. That's a very tricky proposition. Nice rising kill, though, from Andrew Wilkening. Takes out Sarah Greenwood, who took a shot at him. Worth taking a shot, but didn't pay off. All right, we have 4 bottom berries left for this blue team. 2 berries left for gold, but one of them is a top berry. If Kevin can stop this last top berry from coming in, he goes down, but he stops that last top berry. He's just trying to buy a little bit of time for his team to get some of these berries in. There's 1, 2, almost 3 berries in for blue. They have 2 bottoms in, 1 bottom berry for top, and they catch Andrew Wilkening. Sarah Greenwood closing it out. And Samdit is now at match point. If they win one more game, they are going to take this best of 7. Oh no, all right, okay, we have the switch up. BK is stepping on to Queen here for too many Alexes. BK, of course. That's all right. Oh, I was watching. All right, so we have BK. BK's taking his shirt off. That's real serious business. And here we go. We have Brian Kang, the most storied queen in New York Killer Queen history, trying to pull it back here for his team. Andrew Wilkening stepping onto the speed slot. Kevin Constantino, their pocket warrior. Alex and Arson, 2 basically brand new players here in the glory match. Excellent showing from both of them. And they are up against Samdit, which is trying to close out this glory and take that glory back to Google with them, where they have their private cab that they can practice on whenever they want. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, they do have that, but that's not as a distinctive advantage of some people might try to convince you of. All right, a nice little attack there on blue speed gate, slowing down some of that speed and definitely preventing double speed from coming out for this too many Alex's team, for this blue team. Gold, there we go, finally negotiates Sarah Greenwood out of that left-hand gate. And Gold's full complement is now together. They are going to try to get control of the snail and start bringing it in. This is the diciest part of this map. You're having to send a warrior down into this long hall, making sure that they have a way out. And right now, the only warrior left is this gold warrior in the long hall. He gets out, he's safe, but he is isolated. And we basically right now have a semi-lock for this blue team. They are right now locking this gold team out. Let's see if they can hold it. Nice turnaround kill from Samdit, though. Gets out, and he's going to get a warrior out of center and a warrior out of right. No, unfortunately, he doesn't quite get to the gate. And right now, yeah, sitting on one warrior. Oh, no, but he doesn't get his stick. He gets a warrior out. So right now we have Rod and Peter out for Sam. Blue, in the meantime, has moved the snail out of the hall, but nice kill there from Rod, and Blue's gonna, our Gold's gonna take that snail right back into the hallway. Oh, nice kill from Sarah Greenwood, and it looks like Samdit is tearing his way back into this game. Nice bump from Sarah Greenwood, producing a pincer on BK. Now it's Gold's turn to lock this out. BK all alone, no warriors, looking for an opportunity. Oh, nice dive. He does find an opportunity in the center, actually. And he's going to get, okay, one speed warrior coming out. That is Kevin Constantino for BK. And he's going to camp up by this blue gate. Oh, no, Kevin gets pincered, and BK's alone once again. Brian Kang trying to hold on to this game, keeping this blue team in this match. Can he get blue out? There we go. He's going to get Vanilla Wilkening out of center gate. Can he get another warrior out? This lockout so far holding for this gold team with these two workers bouncing on that gate. No workers looking. BK's looking for his workers. Doesn't see it. Okay, he's gonna get, no, Kevin Constantino is not able to come out. Nice sweep in there from Rod. Ooh, just very close turnaround there for BK. Survives a brush with death against Sam, and he will finally get Kevin Constantino out. So he's got his two warriors out. They're gonna try to get a little bit of the snail pullback, and maybe get one more warrior out. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, Brian, oh no, bad J in from Kevin Constantino, and he goes down. Andrew Wilkening right now the only warrior left for this blue team. He and BK are going to try to get out of here. I think Andrew Wilkening should give up on this hold. He's down there though, he's going to try to hold it. Warrior comes out, and this gold snail is moving. Okay, Kevin Constantino out once more. Kevin and Andrew Wilkening trying to get control of this snail. BK going down to his last life. This is a tough spot for too many Alexes. Sammed looking to close it out. This is their final game on day map. Only Andrew Wilkening right now left for this blue team. That's Blue Abs. Looking for a kill here against one of these warriors. Oh, gets a kill once one, but gets picked off after a nice bounce from Rod riding that snail. Gold, for whatever reason, abandoning the snail, looking for this queen kill, and they find it. BK goes down, and Sammed takes it. Sammed takes it 4-1, taking the glory home. Excellent job from Sammed. But a great performance from both of these teams. Too many Alexes, a team with 2 new players. I think that speaks to the strength of Kevin and Andrew Wilkening and BK. Those 2 new players obviously doing a great job as well, but really great showing from both of these teams, and really all of the teams tonight. This was a fun night, a lot of great games, a lot of econ games. Econ's back, maybe? We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if Andrew Wilkening has that on his hot takes at any points. I don't know if that's a hot take anymore. Anyway, all right. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We're going to be just doing some casual matches. I don't know if Kevin is going to come over here and do his After Dark show. But I once again want to thank everybody who tuned in from all over the country here to 5v5. We are looking forward to having so many of you out here in May for Coronation. We have lots of big plans. Right now we're trying to get housing sorted out for everybody. And hopefully we'll have a big, excellent tournament. We're really looking forward to having everybody out here. All right, thanks everybody. My name's Charles Pratt, and I will be saying good night for tonight. So hopefully see you all next week. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Boom. There you go. Fucking on the mic. Wait, where's the levels? Oh shit, it's Mike.
Coming at you live from Charles J. Pratt Studios
Charles J. Pratt.
in NYU, New York.
Full Snail University Studios.
I don't think we're there yet.
No?
No.
I thought it was. Actually, no. This is the Team Brick Studio.
No. Oh, come on.
You're a former member.
One-time member.
Yeah,
I would say founding member of Team Break.
Yeah, you're in the video, so you're.
I
a founding
totally
member.
am. Like, I have not been scrubbed from Team Break history. I'm
No,
still
you're,
on there.
You're on it.
Founding member.
Yeah. You are officially like they vouch for you too. It's a fucking video.
There is a video.
Yeah, you're a former member. I'm a member.
Well, sometimes people say like you never leave. It's a blood in, blood out with Team Break.
Is it really? I thought that was the case with FSU, not Team Break.
Well, it was both. Like I got my ass kicked from both of them before I was able to like join. But now it's like you're a member for life.
I guess so. Man, we have a thing with like blood clubs in the Killer Queen community, huh? Or actually, specifically in New York. I think everyone was a loner everywhere else. Almost everyone's like a loner.
You think so?
Everywhere. Yeah, I mean, you got like a Portland team. That's the super team. You got the one.
True.
There's like, another one coming up, but like you got the one.
Yeah.
And then like Chicago, it's not a lot of super teams because they're all pretty good.
Well, I don't know if they'd say like super teams. It's more like how many teams are there that have like come together and like, stay together for like a longer period
There's
of
only
time? Like,
one in Chicago right now.
Is there?
Yeah, it's just the Buzz Thrill.
They're Chicago?
Buzzkill.
I thought they were San Fran.
Buzzkill?
Yeah.
No, Chicago.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's Bert and Brian,
Oh.
Christina. Forgot the other dude.
Well, then there's
forgot his name. Fuck. I'm bad with these. What's up?
There was the other one from I forget where they're from. The Blood Honey people. Where are they from? They're Midwest somewhere.
No, yeah. Well, it's like Mike Esparza and people.
Esparza and people.
Pretty sure it's Esparza and people.
At least well, I'm not like online enough to know about.
Yeah, we know you're not online. Even though you have like a computer in your pocket, you're still not online.
I'm not super online, so I don't really know.
Yeah, you have the life.
The other
you have a life outside of.
Well, I think I like know enough, and I think if there was a team that had played together as consistently as, let's say, like an FSU or like a team,
There's
break,
no
and
team
like
that's
another,
played consistently as
and like
FSU.
well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was kind of interested in. Like, are there other teams like that? And I think there is that like Blood Honey team from wherever they're from. And
Wait, yeah, I do. He's from KC, but
KC, okay.
There's not a lot. There's Buzzkill. There's also like not really the Columbus team because they kind of break up. Well, actually, no, they show up occasionally. I think. I mean, they're trying to like spread their wings.
Yeah.
They're trying to expand the community.
True.
So they got that going for them. But they show up occasionally. It's the Portland team, the Portland super team. But I think they're also like Columbus, although they're like 10 times older than them. They're just trying to spread some wings. San Francisco. San Francisco's weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like, we put them in the same way as like Columbus or like Charlotte. But like their record is unfortunate. Like
I think so.
It seems like they should be doing better than they are.
I think they've underperformed. I would say that the skill in that scene, I don't think it's not representative in the where they've placed in
Right.
some bigger tournaments. I don't know that they're necessarily like a super big traveling team, at least not on like the East Coast. I've not really
Yeah.
seen them. It's like,
Well, the East Coast is kind of hard for them. I get
yeah,
that.
no, I get it. Well, I mean, you'd think for like maybe like a coronation or something, they'd, maybe they'd come out. We've sent some New York teams out to GDC before.
But that's a particular reason. Like the Killer Queen tournament is like a result of like just having GDC there. Whereas like we have nothing. It's just like in the middle of no. It's like in the middle of the summer and it's like
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean,
there's no particular reason why you would come outside of Killer Queen, which is a shame because I think there's like a few tournaments out here outside of Killer Queen that are like kind of interesting. If you want to like see like Manhattan 10, I don't know
Well,
if you're
I
that kind
think
of
you'd use
shit.
that as an excuse too. I mean, like, I think that's like the nice thing about Killer Queen, right? Is that like you get the opportunity to go to cities that maybe you would not have a reason to go to otherwise.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like
Austin.
we were, like Austin, like we were in Charlotte like a couple weeks ago.
yeah. Charlotte's a pretty cool city.
So what did you take away from your Charlotte trip?
I'm gonna hold off on car rides for a while. Oof. And it's like not the actual like just like the sort of complications that could arise from a car ride. It's just like oof.
Right.
But like the actual experience of being in the car and like driving is like that's totally fine. That's cool. I can dig it.
Yeah. I mean, I did it. I didn't do it this year. I did
Right.
it the year before, and I think that was enough for me. Like,
Yeah,
I think for me, like 6 hours in a car,
It's a lot. Yeah.
and that's my max.
Yeah,
but like,
I'm waiting for a Philly scene. 'Cause that's a pretty feasible car
Philly
ride.
scene, yeah.
Everyone here who has a car could probably just drive there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great.
Philly scene would be nice.
Yeah.
Boston scene would be nice.
That'd be cool. It'd be cold. It'd be great for Isaac, since he lives up in Massachusetts.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he goes to school in Amherst.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
is it Amherst? I don't remember actually. Well, he does go to school in Massachusetts, so
But whatever, yeah, that would be.
it'd be good. It's another major city that could definitely it'd be cool to visit. I've been to Boston before, and it's a pretty cool city.
Yeah, my brother is in Boston.
Oh, is he?
He is.
Nice. Is he
Yeah,
good?
so I mean, yeah, it's like the nice thing for me about like Killer Queen and like being able to travel for like the occasional tournament is like going to these cities that maybe I wouldn't necessarily want to take a vacation or have like a reason to go visit, or wouldn't be on like the top of my list.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like, I never thought I would do. Well, I thought I would eventually make it to Charlotte eventually.
Yeah.
Kemba Walker. Charlotte.
Well, of course.
I'm a humongous basketball fan. I don't.
Right.
Well, I'm not humongous, but like I'm a basketball fan. I enjoy it. There's also apparently a NASCAR Hall of Fame in Charlotte.
Is that right?
Yeah. My brother was like, "You should go to that. Sounds interesting." I was like.
I mean,
I
just
wish
to
I
say
did.
that you did it, I guess. Not that I have like.
Well,
would have any
you know what I
interest in-
did? You know what's my favorite? My takeaway from the Charlotte trip? Took a shower at a trucker stop.
It's pretty good.
It's so. I do have pictures of it. No. It's such an interesting. It's an interesting experience. Taking a shower, like that's not particularly interesting, but like.
Shout out to trucker stop. Like the whole
Yeah.
like trucker lifestyle is something so completely foreign to me, and then it's like those, and then there's those weird things like that I have like no idea about, and that it's interesting to take like a peek into that lifestyle.
Right.
And like every now and then, it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, like those guys have like sleeper cabs. Like they
Yeah.
they sleep in the cabs of their trucks. Like, what is that?
Kudos to
like?
that. Yeah. It looks really. It's very nice. So. The whole shower experience, like apparently, like it's dependent on how many miles your like your journey is, and I don't think it's kind of easy to verify because like if you're in a car, you're not gonna go that. Like I think the cutoff is like 35,000 miles, and like there's no way you're gonna like drive that in a car unless you're crazy. But like 35,000, if you do over 35,000, the shower's free. You just have to like show them some paperwork. And, like this is it. This is like it's free.
You have
do
to
it.
show them like you're like told with receipts
Almost
or
positive.
something.
Almost like you have to show them some proof that like says
Right,
that like
that,
this
like,
is how long the
I've
journey
been
is.
on the road for this long.
Yeah, this is I want a shower right now. No, but for everyone else it's $12.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you pay the $12.
It's a small inconvenience for the amount of like the pleasure comes from like.
Really?
It was beautiful.
But it was not something where I don't know. The whole like I don't get like too like grossed out by many things, but like a gross bathroom.
It wasn't
like
gross.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Wait.
or a gross shower would be something that would like. No, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying that it is, but like something that would like really make me shudder would be a gross shower. So like my own perceptions of like what a truck stop shower would be like would be a gross like moldy shower.
I need to find my phone. I took pictures.
I want to see the pictures.
They had towels for me. They had 3 towels. You know, one for a body, one like really small, like 4x4 towel, and then like just like a towel for a floor mat. Perfectly fine. They also had like a soap dispenser in case you didn't bring your own soap. Thankfully, we brought it because we were on a trip. No, it was incredible. Right? There it is. So it looks kind of janky to the people, but it's pretty small. It's not that bad. Look at the floor.
That's not bad.
Right? That's actually just the wood. That's just like wood veneer on top of like a tile.
That's actually way nicer than I thought it was going to be.
Right?
Like, I would not mind taking a shower there, and I'm like very particular about these things.
Oh yeah, that's the dispenser. Like the shower head's kind of like eh.
Is this? It almost looks like a coin operated thing. Like
it isn't. Well, I thought it was.
It almost looks like it is.
The door, like I thought that there would be like a quarter thing on the door, just like you have to pay an extra 50 cents.
Right.
On top of the $12 you pay at the counter for the key.
Right. Yeah.
And you have to pay an extra.
Right. You
50 cents.
want some more minutes of like hot water.
That's the crazy thing. There were no minutes. There was no time really. But it was just like it was a shower. What the hell are you gonna do in the shower? Unless you have like an extensive routine.
Right. Yeah.
Of like.
It's probably not gonna take you super long.
Yeah, like you're exfoliating your skin, and then you have to make sure like the shampoo is at the right temperature, so you have a thermometer for that.
The rare trucker who has a beauty regimen that they need to get through.
I don't know their lifestyle, but I do know that they do have access to a lot of like clean bathrooms, clean baths, like showers. A long time. Wait.
I don't know who that
it's not a long time ago.
Intrinsic anomaly. Who the fuck is my baby?
Where the hell is your baby?
I don't know who your baby is. Or...
She's right behind Sarah.
Oh, that baby.
I would be remiss to say, I mean, hey, you should come down here. You're like a few blocks away. Actually, I do know what's up with you. I hope it gets better.
Understand.
It sounds horrible.
Right.
Or it sounds bad. I hope it's not worse than I think it is, because that would suck.
Totally.
Yeah, no, we're good. So yeah, shower. I will never ever shower in a trucker style. Sounds amazing, and it is amazing.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, and was it? I did it at like my normal time when I do take a shower too. It's like midnight.
Midnight?
Yeah. No, I normally take a shower at like 3 a.m. right before I go to sleep.
That's outrageous. Like,
well, I like feeling clean before I go to bed. I mean,
what is your sleep schedule that you're going to bed at 3 a.m.?
I go to bed at like 4. And then I wake up sometime around 11, 12. Should be fixed. I should fix it.
You should fix that.
Eventually, but
is there no reason?
Later, man. Yeah, definitely. Let me know if you're gonna come back in sometime soon. All right, later. No. There's no reason. Until I get a job, there's no reason. It's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah.
Which I have to send out emails soon. I had a interview this week. Second interview.
Oh, okay.
Technically, I feel like I really should have gotten it, but they were like, "We're gonna email you." I haven't sent an email yet.
Wow. Now you gotta stay on top of that.
Well, actually, I don't know because like I was talking with like a PR person, or not PR, like yeah, PR person.
Okay.
But like she doesn't actually work at the store that I was doing the interviews at. So I'm just like, who do I might have to talk to my friend, see what's up with that. But now I have to send out another email. I don't want to be an adult. Sucks.
It does suck. It's nice. It's nice earning money.
Yeah.
Like getting paid is nice.
Right. I haven't had that luxury. Well, I've had that luxury briefly, but the problem was that I was late always. To be fair though, like when they were like I was in between places, and they transferred me from like a very lax place to a very like strict place. Where like the lax place was like, if you're late by like 10 minutes, not biggie, no biggie. If you do it consistently, no biggie.
Right.
But then the other one was just like, yo, if you're late like consistently, we gotta chop you. Of course, it's fucking Andrew. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, why couldn't you play like that during sets, during brackets tonight?
Because there's a lot on the line, you know? Also, it's like with Mustafa. Mustafa's not exactly... He's tight. Like, he's like a tight player. He has to be in that window of opportunity. Similar to how I play. I feel like if I don't do something the first time, I'm just going to leave.
Right.
Actually, that's not true, because he tends to do it. He tries to do it again. And then he realizes that he shouldn't do it anymore because there's something better to do. Anyway, yeah, the second interview, I gotta hit up my friend. Yeah.
So how did it feel to queen in your first kind of big
I didn't really
turn?
queen. I queened
did.
once. I queened once.
Well,
It's not really, I was doing the strat. I was doing it at like a 5v5, which was like, well, switch off now.
Right.
Initially,
and like mainly like you queening was like a threat to Ray. It's like, don't fuck up, man.
Yeah,
like don't lose because like
dude,
if you do, like
I was
you know
on
what's
so
going
many
to
fucking tall boys. How many tall boys? I was like, I think I was like 5 tall boys in when you started the queen.
No, you said, I remember like talking to you like early in the tournament, like your plan was going to be, after every game that we play, I'm drinking a tall boy.
Yeah.
So like you guys, I think you were on the verge of making, was it top 8?
Yeah.
You were verge of making top 8.
Yeah.
So however many like sets that worked
That
out
was
to
probably
be.
like 4, 5, 4. Definitely 4. Because we won our first, we lost, and then we won our second, then lost. So it's 4.
Okay.
Well, actually, I probably had like an extra 1 or 2 in between. Just, of course. No, yeah, and then there's the occasional shot. Actually, no. The shots came after everyone lost.
Yeah, we did those. I think after we both lost.
Yeah, we
did.
What did we do? Whiskey?
Yeah, whatever. Like
was not
bullshit. It was not good.
It was
not good. It was
not smooth.
No,
and then with my dad was just like, hey, yeah, let's just try to get something else. I think we did tequila. Not any better, but it was.
Whatever. But Charlotte was fun. I had a.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking to Tiana beforehand because we were at practice, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna take it seriously. I'm gonna have fun."
Yeah. Well, I mean, you say that, and then you like kind of get into it, and then you start taking it seriously. Like I know I was super salty. Like
oh yeah,
after,
no, we know,
like,
we know.
we
you
lost, and I was like super pissy. And,
yeah,
like,
you were like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to keep on losing.
No. It's every time, like
I respect
every
it.
time. I was talking to, it was like a super on brand FSU loss, and I was talking to Brian about this like earlier today, and I think if we went back and looked at like all the major tournaments, like Bumble Bashes and Coronations and Chicago tournaments, all the ones that FSU played in, and that we eventually finished like 4th or 5th in, and like all of them, I think if we looked at all of our losses, they were all of those sets, or the majority of those sets, would have gone the full 5 games.
Oh.
And just like losing in like heartbreaking fashion.
Oh wait, so does that? Wait, you mean you always win? You always lose with 1 game?
I think we always, like, majority. I think there definitely are times like where we have lost like 3-0, because I think, you know, like strangely enough, we will like we'll get like paired up against like like Damish's team and
Right.
lose like 3-0
Oh yeah, you
or
always
3-1
end
against
up,
them.
End up always going against the New York team.
Right.
Almost
yeah.
always.
But I think the large majority of the games that we lose in these big tournaments like go the full 5 games.
Okay.
So like always losing in like heartbreaking fashion.
Right. Yeah, but that's like the it's sort of the trademark of the team. Just like
That's what I'm saying. It's like they're on
like-
brand losses.
You're almost always a perennial underdog, which sucks.
Yeah.
It absolutely sucks to always be a perennial underdog.
It sucks,
Which is why I dislike Billy Witch Doctor. Because it always felt like we were underdogs.
I think
even though we were pretty fucking good.
Right. I think those are fun teams to root for. Like I think
Right,
if I
yeah.
was not part of this team,
It's
like
great.
they're fun to root for because it's like they can like the same thing with probably Billy is like they can beat pretty much any team. Like
Yeah,
you know the opportunity is always there.
Right,
If, like
it's
if
should-
things click into place, it's like they can beat anybody.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, we're basic, like those teams, like, what kind of team am I thinking about? Like, maybe the Minnesota Timberwolves, something like that. You got Jimmy Butler, now you got D-Rose. like these are people you want to root for because like
Right.
they've been like shit on the entire career. D-Rose is going nowhere, and I know that for a fact. D-Rose is going nowhere.
Right, but
he's ending his career as like a no championship MVP and
Right.
sucks.
Right. I was gonna say it was just like MVP. Like he's super easy to root for. Like you want to see him.
Yeah, he
do
just
well.
doesn't know how to fucking dunk. Holy shit, he doesn't know how to land.
Right. It's like his poor knees can't handle it.
He's so bad at landing. But no. Like all these, like, it's hard. It's hard being a part of that team and like thinking that like I know we could do better, and we definitely can. It's just like for whatever reason, it never falls through.
Right. But I think it's fun to have those teams in the scene, right? Like,
Do you still want to be part of that team? Then? That's actually the question right now. It's just like since like you've been doing this for so long, do you still want to be part of a team?
It's like after Charlotte, like I was like, you know, if you would have asked me like that night, it's like I
definitely asked you, and you're like,
it's like,
no, we're done.
I'm just like done with this game. Like I can't do this.
Yeah, you're like, I can't do this anymore. There's no way.
It's so hard. It's so hard to lose like that so consistently.
Yeah.
Because like I know we're good, and I know like we just end up being like this super high variance team, and it's like we can beat anybody, but we can also like lose. Still, how did Richard get?
Yeah, you got a few cool ones. What's Richard got? What is it?
Yeah.
No, yeah. That's like I said, that's literally the reason why I kind of leave teams until I find something stable. And then,
Right.
and then my problem with like stability is just like it's never fun.
Yeah, I mean that's always the super hard thing to balance for me. Is that like the things that I enjoy about this game and the thing I enjoy about this scene are like that it's very well balanced between the social aspect. It's
Right.
like, oh, I can come here, I can hang out with my friends, and like we can play this game together. And the competitive aspect, where it's like I want to get better, like I want to see like other people get better. I want to play like competitive games and win. And kind of like what I found with like FSU is that like it strikes like a very good balance of like these are all good people. Well, I mean like they're all good players, and like better than that, they're all like they're good players, and better than that, they're all good people. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I enjoy playing this game with them, and like I enjoy playing this game. So it's like it works out well for me. And I think it would be like difficult to find that experience with other people.
Well, you have to find the right people.
No, I know, but I think I found like like a really good balance with like the two like competing aspects in my mind, because it's like it's kind of like a zero-sum game, right? It's
I guess.
You can play like more socially, like maybe like the team you're going to play with is maybe not going to do that well, or you can play more competitively, but you're not really going to have fun playing, and you're not really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
if there's one thing that I've sort of learned on my way to like just being part of like a community is just like, who exactly do I want to play with, and like, if
Right,
are they
yeah.
gonna be fun to play with?
Yeah.
If at any point is it like not fun, it's just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore.
Right, yeah, and I think that's it for me. It's like
Right.
I don't want to be like yelled at by somebody by like
Oh, yeah,
making
no.
like a bad move or like a bad play or something.
Right.
It's like
the only time that's acceptable is like if you ask for it.
Right, yeah. And
Like,
if
if you're
that's-
that type of person who's just like, yeah, let me just get that right now. Let me. What exactly do I need help with? And are
right,
you
and
a
like,
good person?
right, and like for some reason, like if you think like that's what you need, like what you want to be is kind of like just to level up in Killer Queen, and like you think that's
Right, well-
personally the way that like motivates you the best is
Yeah.
like kind of having that like very strict instructor who's kind of like going to be on your ass, and,
Yeah.
like telling you where you messed up and like being very vocal about that thing. I mean, like so be it, but like to me, that's
That's
not
not how
like
you
an
would.
enjoyable experience for me. It's like,
Okay.
I don't know. That's just me, like personally, kind of like what I found in
Right.
you know, like the 2.5 years that like been
That's
playing
like
this
2.5
game.
years,
It's
holy
crazy.
shit.
Like I've been like thinking about that recently, and like I started playing in like late 2015. Was
Right.
like the first 5v5 that I came to.
Right.
So it's
been a while.
It's been a while.
God, it sucks. This game sucks. Oh my god, this game definitely sucks. Oh god.
This game game does need, in its current form, does need a lot of work.
Yeah. It never ever felt like if this was like modeling clay, there's like a few bits of like Lego in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Still play it. Can't
Still
complain.
play it. I mean, we can complain, and people will complain.
Yeah, everyone complains. I'm a pretty vocal complainer, considering I'm always on the mic. It's pretty easy. I don't know if they actually listen to me, and that's fine. I don't know if whatever I say is like actually of worth.
No, I think so. You're a like one of my favorite voices.
I
in
know,
the-
but that's because I always call out whatever the hell you're doing, and like it's almost always like in a situation where like it's cool.
It's bad.
No, it's always cool. Like the shit you do. I remember I was commentating with Alex, one of my buddies. I just left. We were just talking. And he was just like, "Oh shit, what the fuck, Mike? What the hell did Mike just do?" Actually, yeah, you were like guarding Snail, and you were just killing people.
Well, it's like, but I think that's part of what's making me crazy recently about like playing this game is just like being out on an island and just like being the safe warrior. I think it's
I
like
hate it.
I can't do it anymore. Like
I hate
need
it.
so what I need is like I need to start playing the Kevin position is like
You don't want to
it's
play
like,
my position.
No, I think I absolutely do. It's like, I'm gonna get speed. I'm gonna like push the snail when I
No.
can. And like if people
you
go
wanna-
down, I'm gonna come out as speed warrior.
If you want to be in my position, you have to commit to middle first.
No,
you have
that's
to,
fine.
You have to commit to middle,
No,
and then
it's
like from
like-
there you can be whatever you want.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so like we need to shuffle up the FSU positions. Like,
That's
Charles-
what Tiana
Charles-
was telling me about.
Charles
She was like,
needs-
I just don't want to do speed anymore, and like I totally agree. I would tell, I'd love to see her as a worker.
Well, what she said is that like Tiana and I are gonna start running objective.
Good. Tell Jenny how to tap now. Tell her a better way
Jabba
of
needs to
tapping.
figure out like
A
Jabba
better
needs
way
to
of
figure
tapping.
out single tap.
She just has to figure out a better way to tap. If it means that like she could do her swipe.
I think she can swipe
regardless.
to rise,
No,
but like she needs to know like when to switch from swiping.
Look, it'll be fine no matter what. I think if she learns how to swipe and she learns how to hover while she swipes, if she figure out that rhythm,
Yeah.
she's fine. It's really just like she just needs to learn how to hover.
Yeah,
She
she
just has to,
played.
like, stay in
She
place.
played so well in Charlotte. Like,
I thought-
she was a great. She played an excellent warrior.
I thought the
in
reason.
Charlotte.
I don't think she agrees because I thought that's the reason why she got really drunk.
No, I think the reason for that was the Duskberry against.
She got drunk because of one Duskberry.
Well, a Duskberry that would have won us the set against the Charlotte team. The series that eventually knocked us out.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like you could not see that. It was like we had it.
To be fair, I was like 5 tall boys in.
Right.
I was in and out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was in and out of the bathroom. I guess. I thought she was fine. You know, That was the thing. I thought when she was well, I didn't think she was fine. I thought she was able to like get back home safely. That was my thing. Even though she didn't, she ended up going to the B&B safely, mind you. I thought she would be able to make it come back with us to the place safely, and it kind of worked out. Not really.
Yeah, I mean,
she gets knocked out.
We've all been there.
I've never been blackout drunk.
No?
No.
Well,
I'm a pretty. I always pass by a bodega before I go to a party, get some coconut water, some Powerade or some Gatorade or some sports drinks.
Smarter man than I.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not about blacking out. Although
nobody
I would
wants to be about that, but
I don't know.
I don't think that's the goal for anybody.
To be honest, like now that I would like to do it eventually.
No, you wouldn't. Shit happens and it happens, but
yeah, I'm never in a position where I'm just like, yeah, I'm like this many beers in, I don't feel it. Let me drink one more and I'm knocked out. It's never the case. No, she was fine. She was standing.
Just fine.
She was fine.
Yeah.
And
All been there. No big deal.
Almost all of us have been there.
Moving on.
But yeah, now Chicago loves me apparently.
Is that right? How did that happen?
They just love fucks and asses now. Actually, I forgot to point out. Me, Rishi, and Dylan were like, you gotta spice it up a little bit. You gotta bring out something new right now because like it's getting stale. I'm just like, okay, let's workshop.
I mean, that's what.
let's workshop it. Okay, let's figure out what exactly would be better.
That's the reason. You got to give the people what they want. Like
yeah,
that's the reason people are listening to Kevin.
That's my thing.
That's why they want Kevin on the mic.
I don't do anything else. I don't give play-by-plays. This is boring.
No. We were saying last time is that like you have graduated from the NLBC school of commentating. It's like you don't care. You don't like. You're not going to give like the play-by-play of what's going to happen. Is that like you're going to recognize big moments in the game and then freak out when that happens, like gasping or like yelling, like because that's the same thing that I'm doing at home.
It is. I guess it is. Yeah. No, yeah. Like the only time I ever do play-by-play now is that when I'm with someone else who doesn't talk normally.
Right.
That's the only time I could ever do that.
I don't think I could ever do like play-by-play.
Play-by-play is so boring.
I think I enjoy like the after dark bullshit because it's like I'm not really caring about like.
No one cares.
What's going on?
In hindsight, no one actually cares about what's happening in the game.
I think they do. I mean, I think it's
the only time it really matters is like if it's not Team Break in Grand Finals. Then everyone kind of cares.
That's yeah.
Like if your friend is in Grand Finals, then like obviously you care. But like, I don't know. Have you ever been to a tournament? Have you ever watched Grand Finals?
I've watched a couple of Grand Finals in my day.
Have you ever like watched the entirety of it?
The last one that I watched the entirety of was Phoenix.
Really?
Because I think like what I'm interested in is like games where it's not like a foregone conclusion.
Yeah,
it's like when
that's
when like Team Break was in the finals, it's like okay, they're just a much better team than Chicago, so like I'm pretty sure they're going to win.
Right.
Like when Teamwork was in the finals for like Bumble Bash 1 and 2, it's like okay, they're going to win. It's like a foregone conclusion.
Actually, no.
Well, I guess maybe not in 1 because I guess they did need the reset for that one. So that one was interesting. But like 2 was like okay, they're just a so much better team than everybody. Like,
right?
I know they're going to win. So there's no drama.
There's
right?
no drama.
But like in the
this isn't TNT.
But in like the Phoenix tournament, which kind of like the last one that I watched, the one that Turbo was queening in, and I forget if he was coming out of losers or coming out of winners.
He was in Grand Finals against.
He was against Minneapolis team.
Right, the Minneapolis team. Yeah.
Right, and I think that game like went. Definitely reset. Like Minneapolis won, and I think they were all close sets.
Okay.
Like it wasn't just like a clean sweep.
Right.
Like it was like back and forth, like two like very evenly matched teams like playing like good games.
Right.
And that was great, but.
No. You go for it.
No.
Just gotta like raise some levels.
Okay. But no, like, I think that's really what I'm after. But if it's like such a complete mismatch that I like recognize like who's the better team, like who's the worst team, and there's not going to be any drama.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of check out and like don't really.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I haven't. So, funny story. When we were at Bumble Bash 1, after my team got knocked out, and then like after they started moving everything to the main machine, me and Ahmad just went to the back, played on the other machine. We were
did you?
We were basically doing it until the last match of Grand Finals.
Really?
Or actually the second to last match, because I remember distinctly they were like, I was behind the cabinet, even though everyone was like, don't get on stage. I was like, fuck that shit. Who the fuck is, like, no one's going to give a shit if I was there. So I was like on the stage with the flag, and then now we have the beautiful new welcome screen.
Right, I was gonna say you're now immortalized in the attract screen.
Oh no, I'm in that screen a lot.
You are, yeah. Like you've got like the good picture and like the family portrait with your team.
Yeah.
And then probably like storming the stage after.
No, I was already on the stage with the flag.
You were already.
Don't forget, I was on the stage the entire time after like wiping the floor with like some people on the second machine. It was me and Mon, like 4 other people. Like, in the other cab was like 4 other people. I was like,
right.
Oh, okay, this is cool. I mean, Amon's not the greatest, and I wasn't that great of a queen back then. Still not that great of a queen.
Back then, but now.
Yeah, now people are willing to play with me, and they know that like they could expect a little something. Like they could expect to maybe win. Right. Before it was just like, oh, she's not gonna win.
Right. Well, now you're like a tournament accomplished. Like you've played in like a
tournament
major
accomplished.
Tournament queen. Like you've played in one.
No, I'm just scary and stupid.
Scary and stupid. Well, I mean, like it's a scary combination.
No, it's not. It's pretty easy to like, if you really want it, like against a serious team, obviously it's not gonna work. Actually, no, it might work.
I think it might work because I think like the thing that like I would say that like would be most scared about, and probably like most queens who are playing in like kind of like that late in the tournament would be like they're expecting queens to play a certain way.
Right.
But
yeah.
if you're playing at like level 1
no.
with like a level 8 queen, it's like you become very dangerous.
Right, yeah. What is it? No. I remember. This is why I love Sam's play so much, because it's so much like mine, because we're both fucking lazy. We're absolutely lazy at like being a queen until we actually have to like play the game to like prevent someone winning. Like we'll actually play, but like other than that, we're kind of fucking lazy. Like I remember distinctly, like I was able to get a kill on him one time, and I was just like lazily flying around, and he was kind of just following me, floating behind me. And then so I didn't even go for a stick. What I did was like I tagged the gate. I was like right above. I was hovering above it, but I wasn't on the ceiling. He sort of floats into me, and I immediately when he does that, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna tap really fast now, and he dies. I'm just like, that was the laziest kill I ever got. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that was a pretty lazy death by airport. I was like, this is amazing. Absolutely, it was just like, oh, really? Yeah, no, I think my style is just lazy.
Just a lazy queen.
Yeah, no, I'm just like,
I think that's
everyone's really good at the game. Everyone's a good warrior.
We all have like so many good warriors now, and it's like, don't do anything until you need to.
I have to do the bare minimum. And then when I have to do something, like I could do it, I just don't want to.
I don't think that's horrible.
No, it's not horrible. It's not. Look, you know the reason why I started queen, or like why I was like, yeah, I could totally queen now. Why it was like, yeah, if you're queening, I could play with you.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's high praise.
I don't think he said he could play with me. Just like people could play with you now. As a queen.
Okay, like he did not specifically. Our consensus #1 for safe warrior.
I think he was just he said it like, okay, we're all fine with how you play queen now. Like we're used to it. Like we could play with you. Maybe win a few games. So
that sounds like high praise to me.
So after getting that validation, I was like, okay, great. I'm just gonna not give a shit. Have so much fun. Yeah, but Charlotte was fun. There's a lot of. I was on the mic too. Yo, the mic situation there was like crazy.
I was.
Were you listening to it?
I watched it afterwards, and
the robot voices. Right?
I have to say, like, Brian Wong did a great job in chat.
Oh, he made the meme. He made a meme.
He made the meme.
Congratulations to Brian Wong. He made a goddamn meme.
I was talking about it a little earlier today. He was like, he was very pleased with himself that he got that going.
Why wouldn't you? Like, you make a meme.
Yeah. the robot voices. Were
Like you
great.
make a meme and it's like so like, it's so neutral. Like it's not like there's no possible. Well, there's a possible way it could be ruined by like someone on the far right.
Right.
But like,
Right,
it's
yeah.
pretty. It's pretty damn clean as far as like, yeah, nothing's gonna really happen to it.
Right, yeah. Like the fact that we have like robots.
Yeah,
enjoying-
robots.
robots are enjoying a game of
You're
Killer
gonna turn
Queen,
into like Skynet. Like that's not a big deal.
That's-
Yeah, Skynet. Nah, not a big deal.
nah, they don't care about this.
No. No one watches this game enough.
No.
The
No,
chat
who
was
would-
fun.
Yeah, who would be crazy enough to be?
There's a few. But I don't. I think once they realize that like this community is so small that if they do anything stupid, they won't have any friends. Then it's like, okay, yeah, I can't really do stuff like that anymore.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
That's a pretty good
It's like,
deterrent.
I think that's right. Yeah, it's like get the
There's-
shitty people out of the scene.
Yeah,
like,
there's only, like-
quickly. I think that's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, I think in general, like of all the people that like casually or like travel, I've traveled at least once. I would say it's somewhere below 500, like 600.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh,
and,
like
collectively, every single person in the country who's traveled for this game, less than 600.
600. Interesting.
I would say that's a good number. It
Yeah.
can't be 1,000.
Like just travel to a tournament like
Travel to
outside of
another,
their
yeah,
scene.
travel to another tournament. Like you don't have to like, and then there's also like a lot of repeat offenders who like always do it.
Right.
Casuals, like yeah, it's like 600, maybe more, probably less.
Could see that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So,
I mean, yeah, like we had like how many teams at
Coronation?
Vomovash 2
Oh.
was it like 60
20
something?
20 something.
2? Vomovash? I thought it was like 60 something. It was a 20.
60?
Or 50s. It was like
No way
between
was it
50 and 60.
Oh yeah, I guess it was.
Something like
There
that.
was
So
like-
like at most it's like 300 people.
Yeah, there was like, there were 5 caps, so that means there were 5 groups. And times that by like 6 or 7, so it's about like 40 something. Every fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Rob. I didn't realize. So yeah, the robot voices were tight.
It was
Yeah.
Cookout was great.
I didn't
loved Cookout.
Cookout.
Cookout, yeah.
You mean
Just
the barbecue place?
No, like the food we brought back after post tournament.
Oh. Oh yeah, you guys. I mean, I had like a small chicken finger.
So good.
Was it?
I've never been there. Like so good and so cheap.
You know what was hard though? No one rented a car, so like we had to rely on Amar the entire time. And I felt it sucked because there were like
Yeah.
there were way more people than that could fit in his car.
Right.
So like a lot of us had to like stay behind. But yeah, the chicken was good.
I had yeah.
It was good.
It was great and super cheap too.
Well, yeah, everything's cheap there.
It was great.
Waffle House. Waffle House.
Did not get to go to Waffle House.
I thought it was overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. I think well, maybe it's because like I don't know. I lost my appetite. Or I don't know. I'm losing my appetite every day. Like nothing tastes good anymore.
This sounds like a problem.
It does. I probably should get it looked at, but yeah, is it? I thought
It's
it.
like you just like no joy. From,
Well, actually,
from
no. It
food
was.
anymore.
I think it was weird because like it was 3 a.m. and like everyone was getting waffles, which is obvious. But like it felt
Right.
like it was like breakfast food at like 3 in the morning feels weird.
Yeah.
Like-
I've not done that. So like when I was like drinking more, like that was kind of a thing. Like
Right.
stay out super late and then you could go like
Yeah,
get breakfast food.
but that was like
before you go
that was the
home.
first night, and I wasn't really drinking at all. I was like, this is kind of nasty.
Right. It's kind of a weird thing to do, but I remember doing it a lot like when I was younger.
Yeah, like breakfast food at 3 a.m. sounds
Yeah,
weird. It was
yeah.
like, I remember it was like I was like, hey, this is my breakfast. I was like, is anyone gonna? I woke up in the morning. I was like, is anyone gonna eat? I had some oatmeal. I was just like, I mean, like no one was like biting. I was like, that's
no,
cool.
like you still had like your
I had to.
your system down.
I-
Like
I needed it.
Your like morning routine was I don't know how you were able to do it, but still like in a Mars place you're able to like get it
Oh,
down.
they have like single like bowl packets.
Yeah.
Of, like oatmeal.
Like and you plan this out ahead of time? Like you
Oh
got
yeah,
all
no,
this
I
stuff,
was like, dude, I don't really care about lunch or dinner because I knew it like everyone's gonna be awake and like trying to figure stuff out.
This is the hot content people are after. It's
Yeah,
like,
no.
How do you keep up your home routines when you travel for these tournaments?
You don't have to keep up the entirety of it. You just have to within reason, right? No one gives a shit about fucking breakfast on all these goddamn trips. That's a travesty.
That's true.
Okay, no one cares about breakfast.
I know, like,
and it sucks.
Like, well, that's the other thing too, is that like people sleep super late. Like,
I don't mind
know,
that.
I hate that. It's like I don't know, like, when is the last time that I slept till like noon on like a Saturday?
Well, you have a wife and you have a dog.
Like travel with all these young kids and they're like.
Well, that's your fault.
Well, it's my
That's
fault.
really your fault. You can always, go with Charles, go to a hotel with him.
That's really what I like. I should just be just like bunking up with Charles. Just like two old men who like don't want to hang out with these youngs anymore.
Well, he hangs out. He smoked some weed on Bubble Bash. That was pretty tight. That was really highlight. Outside of like teamwork, just winning Bubble Bash, highlight Charles doing something moderately illegal. We're gonna bleep that out for.
Well, yeah, no, it's like, can we fix that in post?
Wait. Yeah, I just realized he
bring that back.
He was a younger man when he did that. He was incredibly young.
Just like air his dirty laundry for like.
He was incredibly young,
Yeah,
he was 18. He's not that young of a man anymore. So you have to understand this was a different time.
Yeah. So for our single viewer and like these 0 people who will be listening to this afterwards.
I don't know. Who's listening? It's 3:38. I mean, I have to timestamp everyone who's like calling sets. I don't think anyone's called set in like a long time.
No, they've not called sets.
I don't know.
No.
It's not much of a podcast. Well, actually, no. It's exactly what a podcast is.
No one ever kind of like bullshitting.
No one ever pays attention to a podcast. You kind of put it in the background and you're just like, it's like NPR.
Yeah.
This is BBR.
Like I should be coming on here with like I will like start taking notes for like what's going on in like the Killer Queen community for like the past week before
but
like these after dark things.
This is like, I don't know. I don't want to. There's a beauty in it being all entirely improv.
Improv.
Yeah, it's absolutely all improv. Look, you want to be Jimmy Fallon. That's cool. I want to be Craig Ferguson. I rip up all the papers. Like, I throw them all the way to the caution to the wind. I try to flirt with as many girls as I want, even though I'm fucking married. Okay?
Being like either of them sounds terrible. Like, I don't want to be any of them. I don't want to be Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson is the greatest.
He was the greatest. Like, he does not do his thing anymore, right? Like, he
doesn't need to. There's so many goddamn compilations of him, or like there's actual like episodes online on YouTube, and just like type in Tonight Show with Craig Ferguson. They're all on. It's also pretty creepy where it's just like they break it up between like female and male guests or like bands, and then they count how many times guests have been on.
Okay.
So there's like how is it? I think Ellen Page has been on like 5 times, and there's a video for every single instance she's been on. It's kind of creepy, but he's incredibly charismatic and funny, so like it's not that bad.
So what you're saying is that like our incredibly improv off the cuff podcast will just be recounting other bits that other people have done.
Yes, because that's honestly all comedy is.
Right.
The only time it's never that, the only person who never does that is Dave Chappelle, but that's because he's a goddamn amazing person. He's an incredible comedian. Maybe Jerry Seinfeld, but the thing with Jerry Seinfeld is that it takes him like 5 years to write a joke.
Right.
Yeah, no horrible at running beers.
Goon Squad.
No horrible at running beers.
I don't know how they let Skulls get out of there.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to like use the bathroom.
I do too. Let's put this on.